Yeah. Been plugging the living hell out of the last couple days.
Hey, I'm willing to be. Hey, if you want to make me part of the show permanently, I'll promote the hell out of it on my
Well,
side.
that's actually what we were going to ask you if you wanted to be a permanent third on the show.
I'm down with it. I the only shit on the 27th of this month I won't be able to do anything because
Oh,
my stepdad.
well, if you can't do
No,
a show, just tell us. That's not a big deal.
well, no, I'm just letting you know in advance. On the 27th of this month, my stepdad's having surgery, so I'll be
Okay.
at the hospital all day.
Yeah.
So I won't be on at all. So
We're not,
just to know.
we're not holding your feet to the fire. Don't worry.
Well, I'm just letting you know in advance, so you can't say, "Well, he never told me." You're getting told now.
Yeah.
So you got to put my Twitter thing in the bio now.
Yeah. We gotta see if Monstar get on one day with us.
Yeah, well then you got to say our permanent new third.
Yeah. Hey, and JP is gonna be kind of tweaked.
You know what? Hey, I can't remember where the look. I have nothing against JP. I love him to death. You
Yeah.
know, I can't remember the last time I spoke to him.
No,
You know,
because he doesn't do shows anymore.
well, and A, and also B, he's changing his phone number. I don't know if you caught that on Facebook tonight.
Yeah, I saw that.
But you know, it is what it is. You know, I got baseball stuff up about the odds about World Series and stuff.
I got him right. I got him right here too.
On the Mets, Phillies, Braves, Nationals, all of them. I got all the stats. I pulled it up for pre-show.
The only thing I don't have is the over unders.
I have right now. It tells me it says there are six. I have the odds. The Mets, the Nationals, the Braves are all 16-1 odds to win, and the Phillies are 10-1 odds.
Hold on, I'm pulling all my futures right now. Oh yeah, that's another thing I gotta talk about.
I got MetsBlog.com.
So
That's where I get my Mets stuff from.
So did you know? Oh well, take your time, Chris. We're not actually talking about anything.
Just BSing.
Well, what is it? So, okay. So, actually, me and you could talk about this because we had nobody in. So, did you know... Actually, I don't have Major League Baseball. I got hockey, I don't got baseball.
I don't follow hockey, so that I couldn't tell you anything about hockey. I don't follow.
Did you know that Monmouth Park, or Monmouth Track, is allowing people to bet on the Academy Awards?
You serious?
Yeah.
You gotta be shitting me, man. I don't believe it.
Oh, it's hilarious because I found out who was on for Best Picture, and I kind of lost my shit.
But you know, here's the kicker. You know, I don't know if you listen to Mike Francesa at all, do you?
No, I listen to the other guys. I listen to ESPN.
No, Mike Francesa, you know, ever since he made that comment about Stan Lee, I've stopped listening to him. I don't know if you heard that comment.
Yeah, I did hear the comment because Michael Kay talked about it.
And I thought that was the classless, the most heinous thing you could do about somebody. Oh, he died, who cares? You know, like, let somebody he likes die, and somebody says, oh, who cares? And he'll come in and rip you a new one. He went on and on about how Bohemian...
Oh, no, you want to know who he talks about that is like...
No,
that he doesn't care?
Let me finish the story, then you can say what you want.
Okay.
He talked about Bohemian Rhapsody, like it was the worst movie he'd ever seen, and he believes that the guy who played Freddie looked nothing like him, and he doesn't deserve the Academy Award nomination. But he was praising the hell out of Green Book or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Green Book. Yeah.
It looks good. It looks excellent. I have nothing against the movie. But he's blasting Bohemian Rhapsody like it was the worst, like it was fucking Wayne's World.
Even though he's probably going to win, even though Bohemian Rhapsody's probably should win Movie of the Year.
It won the Golden Globe. He won the Golden Globe. He won the Best Actor, and the film won for best film at the Golden Globes. So whoever wins the Golden Globe, 9 out of 10 times is going to win the Oscar too. Here's
the problem.
The only person who won a Golden Globe who did win an Oscar was Mickey Rourke for The Wrestler, which I still think he was robbed on that one.
Well,
the Wrestler.
But here's the problem: Wakanda Forever.
Oh Jesus! But you know what? I've seen Black Panther. I'm not. I have nothing against Black Panther, but it's not. I don't think it's Academy Award relatable. That's
Oh,
just my
no,
opinion.
I fully agree. And that's the problem, is because everyone, that's literally an Academy, now that's officially considered an Academy Award film.
What? Black Panther?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Like I said, I saw the original Black Panther, and it was good. I had nothing against it because I was a fan of the comic. I liked the movie. I'm not going to deny it. I
Yeah.
won't. I won't sit here and blast any of the actors. I mean, I love Denai Guerrero from Walking Dead. Well, we won't get into Walking Dead. That's a whole other nightmare in
I
itself.
stopped watching that after the fourth season.
Well, let me put it to you this way: she's leaving next year, and
I
now
know,
the guy,
I know Michonne is.
and now the guy who plays Ezekiel, he's leaving next year too. They're losing all their cast members. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. They're losing everybody on the cast. I mean, I still watch it every Sunday religiously,
So,
and I watch
okay.
it afterwards every week. I've not missed an episode.
All right, so for the Academy Awards, take a wild guess who is in the lead right now for the Academy Awards.
Well, what are the films? I mean, other than Greenbrook and
Okay, Roma,
uh-huh,
Greenbrook, or
right,
Green Book, A Star Is Born,
uh-huh,
The Favorite,
don't know that one.
Bohemian Rhapsody,
Okay,
Black Klansman,
uh-huh.
which, by the way, Black Klansman, Academy of Best Film, really?
I saw it. Alicia and I actually saw it in the theaters. We left feeling weird at the end of the. You saw it. We left that movie theater going, damn, I feel bad about myself.
Black Panther,
Uh-huh.
and Vice.
Vice. Oh, that was the Dick Cheney movie, right?
Right.
Okay. What's leading in the vote getting?
No, what's leading in betting odds?
I'll have to say either between Greenbrook or Black Panther.
Nope, it's Roma.
What is? Really?
Well, because it's Netflix.
Huh. Netflix stuff is available for Oscars too?
Yeah, they've been like that because House of Cards was like that too.
I never watched House of Cards because
Yeah, but I'm saying is it's one of those things where they're up for Oscars because but here's the thing, and this is interesting. You know how AMC does every year they'll play all the Academy Award films back to back.
yeah.
They refuse to play Roma because it is a Netflix movie.
Well, because they probably can't play it because they don't have the rights to show it. Because
Well,
if it's a Netflix original production, that means Netflix retains and holds all rights to what it can be shown on.
right,
Like,
but AMC is not even bothering with it because of that fact.
well, right, and it's like just like Walking Dead. They can't. I mean, they played Walking Dead on Channel 9, but it was incredibly watered down. I mean, they cut so much because I was flipping the channels and I'm like, Walking Dead's on Channel 9. I watched it and like half the episode was cut out.
Yeah.
And like it was like all the gore is cut, almost all the gore is cut out. There's no language. I mean, it's just like I'm like, why even bother? And then after a while, they just pulled it. It stopped being played because I think AMC was like, stop raping our show practice.
So
Stop it up.
So A Star Is Born is at 10-1 odds.
Never saw it.
Well, that's the one with
That's Gaga. Yeah, I know who it is. Never saw it. And at least we go
Yep.
all the time. So trust me, I know.
Yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody is 15-1.
Which is an excellent movie.
And Black Panther is 20-1. Here's the thing. Roma ain't winning. It's either going to be Bohemian or Black Panther.
Or you know what?
No. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
It's going to be between Greenbrook, Bohemian Rhapsody, and Black Panther.
No.
That's my opinion.
No.
Because
as much as Greenbrook is a good movie, it's not Wakanda.
I understand it's not Wakanda, but you know what? It's still a movie. I know Black Klansman ain't got a shot in hell.
No. Well, Vice is actually the dog. 50-1.
I mean,
50-1.
We were gonna originally go see that, but we said, you know what, we'll pass on it because it's too long, and B, I just don't. But after we saw BlacKkKlansman, it's like I don't know if I want to go to another.
Hey Joe.
Because of the, are we live now too or no?
Yeah, we're live because Joe's in
okay.
the chat. Joe's in the chat right now, so we're just we're bullshitting about the Oscars.
But you know what it is? It's like we go to so many movies. It's like after seeing that, I don't know. It just didn't. I felt weird leaving the theater, seeing that. I didn't know what the hell I had just seen. Especially I don't know if you saw it, but the ending makes you feel weird.
Yeah. Well, I know a lot of people that got up and walked out of the fucking film.
Oh, somebody got up and walked out when we saw it. Somebody got up and walked out.
What else you got? We got in the lead right now. You have Alfonso Cuarón for Best Director. Spike Lee's probably going to win that, to be completely honest.
Probably.
Glenn Close is Best Actress.
I love Glenn Close.
Well, this is interesting. So the top three that I have a weird feeling that will win: Glenn Close, Lady Gaga, or Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy is what, for that movie about the book or about her being a writer?
Yeah.
We didn't see it, but I know what movie you're talking about. I just don't know. I just didn't see it. But Glenn Close, you know what? Lady Gaga, I don't know if, as much as I want to say I'd like to see her win the Oscar, I don't think she's going to. I think it's going to go to Glenn Close because Glenn Close is an Academy Award darling.
Okay. So you ready for Murderous Row for Best Actor?
Go for it.
Christian Bale, Robbie Malek, Bradley Cooper, Viggo Mortensen, Willem Dafoe.
What the hell did Willem Dafoe do?
Willem Dafoe was in, I believe he was in The Favorite.
Oh, okay. That's a movie I definitely didn't see.
Yeah, but still, how about that for an actor? How about that for Best Actor? That's Murderous Row right there.
Yeah, there's so many actors in that list that that I just love. Viggo Mortensen I've always been a fan of.
I was gonna say it's Bale for Vice, Malek for Freddie Mercury, Cooper for A Star Is Born, Willem Dafoe for Favorite, and then Viggo Mortensen for The Green Book.
Yeah, because I got the Academy Award page up as we speak. Christian Bale was for Vice. Bradley Cooper, Star Is Born. Willem Dafoe is Emily's Gate.
Oh, it's Emily's. Okay, you know what it is? That was an indie film that's nominated.
Viggo Mortensen for Green Book and Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody. The actress, I can't pronounce the woman who played in Roma. I don't want to butcher her name. Glenn Close for the wife. Olivia Colman for the favorite. Melissa McCarthy is Can You Ever Forgive Me? And Lady Gaga for Star Is Born. Now, I don't know if you ever want to talk about supporting actor, because there's a few good ones in that.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now with Richard Grant. Sam Elliott has to win this fucking award.
Sam Elliott, I like Sam Elliott because I like The Ranch on Netflix. I'm a huge fan of The Ranch.
This is the first time he's ever been up for an Oscar.
I know, but he's been in so many good movies. Why he's not nominated before beats the hell out of me. Adam Driver for BlacKkKlansman. He was good in that. I gotta say, he was very good in that movie.
As much as he's in BlacKkKlansman, let's face it, he's more known now for Star Wars.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, he's what's his name?
Yeah, he's the main. He's Vader's kid.
Well, yeah, he's Han Solo and and Leia's son.
Yeah.
Mustafa Ali for Green Book.
Okay. I was gonna say Mustafa Ali too, even though that's not how you pronounce it.
I'm butchering the poor man's name. I'm sorry.
No, but the first thing I thought of, I was about to say Mustafa Ali.
Let's see. What do we got for actress and supporting role? We got Amy Adams for Vice. Somebody for Roma. Regina King for Is Beale Street Could Talk. Emma Stone for The Favorite, and Rachel Weisz for The Favorite.
It's probably going to be it's either Amy Adams or Renee King.
All right, we got animated films. We got
See,
five.
yeah, I don't have on here, so you're on that.
I'll throw them out. The Incredibles 2. It's something of dogs.
Isle of Dogs.
Marat, Wreck-It Ralph 2, and Spider-Man.
It should be Spider-Man.
I'd like to see it either be Wreck-It Ralph or The Incredibles.
It won't be Wreck-It, and it's either going to be The Incredibles 2. What it should be is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, that's the. All right, now we go on to let's see, directing. We got Spike Lee for Klansman.
It's going to be Spike Lee.
Howell per something for Cold War. The Favorite. Roma and Vice. Adam McKay for Vice. I think it's probably going to be. It's either going to be between Spike Lee or Adam McKay for that. I think. That's just my opinion. Let's see what else we've got. There's so many in here. Music. I don't know if you want to talk about music.
We can talk about music. Let's just keep going because, like I said, we're still waiting on Chris.
We got Black Panther, Black Klansman, If Beale Street Could Talk, Mary Poppins Returns, and Isle of Dogs.
If Beale Street. I mean, let's face it. That's really is A Star Is Born on there because that's a shame.
It's not. It's actually not.
That's a shame. That's seriously a freaking. That's bullshit.
No, but here, no. For original song, it's up for "Shallow" from "A Star Is Born" is up for best song. When a cowboy trades in his spurs for wings, from something I forget what the hell that's from.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Well, I don't think anyone cares. It's gonna be Gaga.
Yeah, let's see.
Lady Gaga's winning that one hands down. Let's not.
I'm trying to see about other movies in here. Other subjects.
What about set design?
Set design doesn't have it up here on the thing.
It's effects.
Oh, for effects. Okay, wait a minute. For visual effects, we got the Avengers: Infinity War, Christopher Robin, First Man, Solo: A Star Wars Story, and Ready Player One.
It should be. It should.
I think the Avengers can take that.
No, as much as Avengers should be on there, it won't. It'll be. It should be. Oh fuck! What was it? Star Wars, but it won't be Star Wars. It'll be.
Ready Player One or First Man?
Ready Player One.
I think it's going to be the Avengers. I think I have my thing set on the Avengers on that one. Sound mixing, we got Black Panther, Bohemian Rhapsody, First Man, Star Is Born, and Roma.
I mean, probably going to be Star Is Born. I mean, Roma, I don't know what Roma's going to do.
That, like I said, I've yet to see anything about it. I don't know anything about it.
That's the thing. It's all on
Netflix.
Netflix, so it's not like anyone can't see it.
Let's see. Documentary films. I don't know if you heard any of those. We got Free Solo, Hail Country, The Morning This Evening, Minding the Gap, RPG or RBG, and A Fathers and Sons.
Yeah, Minding the Gap should probably win.
Probably. You're probably right on that. Directing we talked about. Costume design, we have The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, Black Panther, The Favorite, Mary Queen of Scots, and Mary Poppins Returns.
Yeah, that's where Black Panther is going to win.
Cinematography, Cold War, The Favorite, Never Look Away, Roma, and A Star Is Born.
Star Is Born.
Probably. Supporting role actress, we already said. Acting, supporting role, lead actress. Yeah, we've spoken just about everything. That's everybody on the Oscar side. I mean, there's other things, but this is all that the main stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, Regina King. I mean, she might win that, but because she's done so many good. I mean, I remember her when she was a kid actor.
Right.
She yeah. Way many moons ago, and she was in Jerry Maguire. She played Cuba Gooding Jr.'s wife in that. She was very good in that. Well, she might surprise people with that one. I mean, I'm not voting her out, but I wouldn't be shocked. I
Okay.
would
All right. So
shocked.
since we're waiting on Chris, maybe we'll talk. Me and you can talk about this because did you? Okay. So how much of AEW have you seen?
I've watched everything AEW. So what do you want to hear? What do you want to ask?
Well, what's your thoughts about them getting the first ever transgender wrestler?
You know what it's going to
I
do?
love
You
it.
know what it's
Love it.
you know
I
what
think it's
gonna do?
great.
It's gonna generate them a lot of publicity, and it's gonna get them a lot of recognition
But it
for.
also helps that she can wrestle.
I went and looked up at videos. She's outstanding in the ring. I have not a bad thing to say about her.
Yeah.
Not a bad.
You know who I can't wait to. You know who I'm most ecstatic for? Sonny.
Sonny Kiss, yes, it's another one I'm proud of. Right, so I mean, you and I have seen him in the Indies. He's a tremendous talent that was never getting. He was always getting overlooked.
But
Why I don't know. Now he's going to get a chance.
You know who needs to get signed? That if they want to make that women's division anything to like go over the top,
Mercedes Martinez.
No. Well, that would be a steal to WWE.
Well, she's not signed by them yet, is she?
No, but I'm saying that would be the way to steal someone from under them. You sign the bad boy diva, Rick Cataldo.
Yeah, that would be a steal. That would be something awesome. I mean, I look at it this way. I'm so thankful that we all knew Kenny was probably going to be signing there, but now the speculation is finally over. Is he coming? Is he not? I was so getting sick and tired of that. Every time I pop up on Facebook, that's all I see. All I see is, is Kenny going to sign with WWE or AEW? Who cares where he goes? Wherever he goes, he's going to steal the damn show. Well, wherever he goes.
I'm sorry, but what made me laugh is all the people that are like, oh, if he goes to WWE, it's going to be an amazing thing. I'm sorry, but do people forget that he was already in WWE?
Yeah, he was back in. Him and Kevin Matthews were both in Element together. And I remember I was one of the ones who actually bought Kevin Matthews'
box of donuts.
And he talks about it in a shoot interview how they met when they were in Deep South, I think it was Deep South, and they got to be good friends. That's why Kenny was always in Pro Wrestling Syndicate, Wrestle Pro, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
he always would come in. It's because him and Kevin are really close. But the fact is, Kenny is better where he is now. As much as I would love to see him in WWE, they wouldn't know what the hell to do with him.
No, but here's the thing. Everyone's like, oh, he should go to WWE. The only way he would have gone to WWE is if he was ready to retire.
You got a point there. Because I don't know if you watched Being the Elites on YouTube. I don't know if you watched those. I watched them.
I watched them.
I have them. I've watched them all. He said his dream is to wrestle AJ Styles at WrestleMania while they're both in their prime. When speculation is he's not signing with New Japan again, he's not going to work with Ring of Honor, that he's probably going to go there. I figure if he's going to do anything, it's got to be now, because I don't know how many more years AJ's got left in him.
But that's what I mean. It's like, but that's the thing. Everyone's like, oh, well, this, and this. I go, if he was going to go to the E, he's going to retire. I'm sorry, but the only way you're going to see Matt and Nick, anytime you're going to see the Young Bucks, Omega, Cody's going to go back. It's going to be to collect that fucking money.
But they're
gonna pull 3 years in the E, collect the retirement, and leave.
But you know what? When Cody and the Bucks, before they announced this whole merger, when they were free agents, I think it was December 31st is when they were officially done with New Japan and Ring of Honor, and they had their countdown clock. WWE supposedly threw 7 figures at all of them, and they turned it down. I mean, I can only imagine how much Cody and the Bucks turned down from WWE. It had to be in the millions.
I mean,
millions. And
but they didn't want. That's the thing. They wanted Cody on the main roster. They wanted the Bucks strictly on NXT.
But you know what? Here's what I thought. What I would have, if the Bucks and Cody and Kenny and Hangman Page and all. Well, Hangman Page is still unproven. He's a good talent, but he's still too young. He's still a little green in spots. He needs to develop a little more. But he's going to be a major star. I can almost guarantee. Yeah. I'm almost willing to bet on that. But the Bucks and Cody, and if they were smart, they would have signed a 1-year deal with the E. Collect that big fat paycheck, then go off and do AEW.
But then here's the thing. But then do what? Because would they still have their names? Because Vince would want their names.
But here's the thing. Here's what I would say. If the Bucks and Cody were smart, what they would have done is in the contract when they would have done the negotiating, saying we want to retain full because that's what AJ's got. AJ's got full retention of his name. So if he were to quit WWE tomorrow, let's just say, I mean, no, he's not. He could leave and he could take his name with him. He owns his name.
Yeah.
John Cena owns his name. You see, if the Bucks and Cody were smart.
Well, that was the thing, though, with Cena also, but that's also why Cena at the very beginning was called, like, the prototype.
Well, that's when he was in Ohio Valley.
Yeah.
But that's when he was in Ohio Valley when he was, him, Randy Orton, and all that stuff were still blue. Or green, not blue, green. They were, you know what I meant.
Yeah.
But that, you see, if the Bucks and Cody were smart, they would have signed for a year or two, made a ton of money, have a WrestleMania memory or two, then go off and do whatever the hell they want. You see, because Cody, they weren't doing squat with him when they had him. They were making him Stardust, which was the biggest joke in the world. I'm sorry, no disrespect to Goldust, but Stardust was a joke. He had him in the Ascension. The Ascension, where are they? They're jobbers on Raw or SmackDown. I don't know where the hell they're at now.
Well, now they're just throwing fucking shit at the wind and being like, "Hey, Revival, here's your titles."
And it's like there was the whole memory is like people on Facebook were like, oh, I guess they're not leaving now. Well, that's why they give them tag belts because they don't want them to leave.
Who said anything? Who said anything that they were not going to leave? They could still leave.
Well, they could still leave, but I think by giving the titles to them, they're like, oh, maybe they'll actually do something with us now.
Yeah, well, I think in the back of their mind, they're like, hey, we got the titles. Well, right, let's see how long this lasts.
But you know what it is? It's like the WWE, as much as I love watching them, and I do, when they have guys in NXT that are over like friggin' gangbusters, bring them up to the main roster and they just burn through them. I mean, I know you're not a fan of Enzo and Cass, but when Enzo and Cass were
No. I like Enzo. I hate Cass.
But here's the thing. You have to admit, no team was more over on NXT than them.
That had nothing to do with Cass, though. That was all Enzo.
Let me finish my thought.
Okay.
They brought him up to the main roster. Enzo got into his trouble, but then they didn't. Then they had Cass. Like they said, I met Big Cass. I wasn't impressed by him when I met him up close. Wasn't impressed by him. But then he had the incident at House of Hardcore and he collapsed and stuff because he, I don't know why he did that, but I don't know what happened over that. I think they said exhaustion and stuff like that. But he's decent on the microphone. He's not that great in the ring. I don't think he's a
roll.
Hey,
look who it is. Bada bing, bada boom, he's here.
That's right.
Why the hell is your camera on? Because it ain't going to matter. They can't see you.
My camera?
Yeah, your camera's on.
What the fuck? I didn't know my camera was on.
What? Okay, I see you now.
Oh fuck! I'm eating too.
I see you.
You are not professional.
There you go. You're gone now. You want to chime in on our conversation at all? You want to throw it to him and see what he thinks on what we're discussing early, Ronnie?
What the fuck? Turn my video off. Bye.
Oh, you're back. I think you're coming back.
There you are.
I don't see you yet. I just see three little faces. I don't see you yet.
Chris, what is your thoughts on what is it, AEW?
No.
No.
I'm eating at the same time. Give me a break, alright?
Well, my food's on the stove. Mine's still heated up on the stove. I'll eat after the show.
Professional.
I didn't have a chance to do it. Usually I eat before this. Thanks to the snow and this one middle school that I will not name because they're shitty. I like had to go to the loading dock and get, basically deliver them lights, right?
Uh-huh.
Their loading dock was like ice, water, moat, but it's also by the trash. So who knows what other kind of shit was in there.
Yeah.
And I had to walk through it. And it fucking permeated my damn shoes and made them stink to fucking high heaven. I put like fucking Ralph Lauren cologne and shit on them, and no dice.
Oh.
No, but Chris, what are your thoughts on AEW?
Yeah, like my boss was like, Chris, whatever it is, it's not you, because you always smell like that cologne and it smells fucking, and it smells fine. This is a dude, so he's like, it smells fine, He's like, but those shoes gotta go.
Those shoes got to go.
Mm-hmm.
They got to go. Oh.
Yeah, he's like, I'm over in the other end and I can smell them. It's terrible.
Oh God, I can smell them across the room, man. Wow.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck? I put powder in them. I did everything. I put powder in them. I like sprayed them with cologne and freaking whatever I could do. You know what I mean? And
sometimes shoes just can't come back.
Oh, Joe, don't worry. We're gonna talk about the Alliance.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see
Thank you, the Beer Fridge. Thank you, Beer Fridge, for the follow.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch it. I wasn't around this weekend. I heard about it. I didn't see it though.
Oh my God! All I can say is we are now officially walking with the Alliance.
Hold on.
Iron.
I got some other shit. I'm working on it.
Oh my God! I'm sorry, but that fucking hit.
Where is it? Hold on. I'm working on it.
He gone down killed him.
I'm eating and working at the same time, so.
Multitasking.
What, you're talking about this? that was a hit.
Fatality.
Ryan, you gotta send it to me on Facebook. I didn't see this hit.
San Antonio wins. Fatality.
Was it that bad as a hit or what?
Dude, he took his head off.
Oh,
Send me a
shit.
clip of this. I gotta see this clip.
Hold on. I'm going to find it.
Then I'll go on the Facebook.
Okay, I have a theory, Joe. We'll get to it because I want to know what these guys think about this idea, and it has to do with the XFL.
Oh, God. Don't even get me started about that.
The XFL ain't gonna do shit. I'm sorry to say.
Thank you. It's gonna flop. It's gonna flop terribly. It's gonna be a one-hit wonder again.
Yep.
Actually, even though it was around for 5 seasons?
The XFL wasn't around for 5 seasons. It was around for a season and a half.
No, it was around for like 3. It was around for like 3 seasons, dude.
No, it didn't. The XFL was 1 season.
They had one championship, and that was it.
Yeah, No, you're thinking the World League.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You got to be thinking of something else. But the XFL was one and done.
Why do I remember 3 episodes being on the Heat?
Yeah, because they tried to promote the hell out of that thing so they could get people who watch it. Nobody watched it. The ratings stunk.
The hit.
Mhm.
Fatality.
No, the ratings were fine for the first week.
Yeah, because everybody wanted to see what it was going to be like. I admit it, I watched it, and then after
I watched every fucking game. That was, to me, that shit was fun. I even watched the broken leg incident.
I heard about that. I didn't see it, but I heard about it.
Oh, we're doing, Joe, don't worry. We're doing a live show from the XFL.
Oh, God.
Oh, what are you talking about, John? You're coming with us.
Oh, God.
That's if tickets are, not like out the ass.
Dude, tickets are going to be like $20.
You better hope they are.
I mean, are they going to give us $20 to watch it or what?
At most, it'll be $50.
Oh, they got to give us $20 to watch it.
All right.
To watch
John,
football.
You thought that was going to be this. It's the first, go to 25 seconds.
All right, hold on. I'm pulling it up on my YouTube now. Let me turn off the sound. Let me turn off the sound so I can talk and watch it at the same time. What percentage go to?
Go to like 20 seconds in. It's like it's literally the first hit.
Okay, well, wait a minute. They're doing a commercial now. Okay, I'm watching it now. Oh, subscribe for more NFL videos. Okay, now it's on. Okay. All right, I'm watching. Oh! Jesus Christ, he knocked his helmet off.
Fatality.
That wasn't a fake. I mean, the dude's walking around and goes, "Duh, what planet am I on?"
Yeah, here's the beauty of that. He got hit.
They're covering it again.
No, here's the beauty of it. Got hit, got back up, kept playing.
That's tough, boy, but damn, that hit was hard.
What's a concussion protocol?
Berkovici looks. He looks. Wait a minute. He hears something. Boom!
Boom goes the dynamite.
You got knocked the fuck out!
Now they're just showing a bunch of highlights now. So.
Yeah, you don't have to watch it. It was just the first hit.
But wow, that was a hit and a half.
As in the words of Friday, damn!
Mm-hmm. Take your ass home.
Y'all got knocked the fuck out!
Oh, wait a minute. Just so everybody knows.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
Yes, and let's get this show started. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Nerd Zone on the Nerd Report Network. On this episode, we talk about NFL trades. We talk about the NBA being shittier than ever to the All-Star break. And we finally walk with the Alliance. Let's get this.
Hold on.
It's time!
Hold
You've been listening to
Jesus.
Come By Sunday.
Bringing up the soundboard.
No, not bringing up the soundboard. I thought I was playing my the intro, but it went to commercial. Perfect fucking timing.
Was it about wrestling in New Jersey?
No, not that ad. In New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
But she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:35. The moonlight wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melody. He turned to me as if to say, hurry boy, it's waiting there for you. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more can ever do. I have left the flames down in Africa.
there for you.
And we are back. Yes, Chris.
Gonna take a lot to make me away from you.
Hold on. Would you rather have had... Wait, would you
could
rather...
ever do.
Chris, would you rather have had this?
I can't hear it.
It's coming.
Oh no.
Come on and shout, and welcome to the jam. Come on and shout, if you want to jam.
Oh God. God damn it. I am oh God, that was horrible. I'm sorry about that. That was terrible. Oh God.
So, yeah, you're about to hear the metal version of Space Jam.
God.
Oh God. I'm not hearing shit because I'm on a delay, remember?
Yeah, just wait.
I just heard me singing.
Just wait, because it'll get there. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Nerd Zone on the Nerdport Network on episode 101. And I am your host, Evan Ronnie. And
Fuck was that? That was ridiculous. No, I was trying to listen to the music. I was like, episode 1. I heard you say, welcome to this and all that, and it was just delayed. It was weird.
Episode 101. Yes, I am your host, Evan Ronnie, with me as always.
It is I, Trips. It just felt like I was playing Senua's Sacrifice again.
and with us, well, I was gonna give you a proper intro.
Okay, go for it then.
And with us, our new third man on the show,
The Zombie Master, John. Yes, I am here, and let us rock, gentlemen.
yes, the permanent number 3.
The permanent number 3.
Triple
Oh, God.
threat.
Is there a metal? Is there a metal version of My Heart Will Go On? I don't know. I just turned it off, so who knows?
Well, there's a pop punk version by Newfound Glory. It's not the same thing.
No,
but,
this
you know.
dude.
Go on to YouTube. You could find one.
Okay, so where I found this guy does literally music that he does all metal versions by himself in his garage, and he plays every instrument.
Uh-huh.
He sings. He plays guitar, bass. He has one. The new one he has is a Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash, metal version.
Nice.
So he does all the trumpet, all that stuff.
The trumpet is metal?
When it's Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash, fuck yeah, it is.
Fucking. I mean, hell, the flute was metal.
Dude,
Jethro Tull.
Okay, so he has let's not get started about that, because it's not metal. Even though that one...
I'm a fan, and I still remember Metallica got robbed.
But I'm sorry, but, Metallica got robbed.
I just said that.
Yeah, we both agree.
Metallica got robbed by Jethro Tull.
Yeah.
He was on his metal perch on one leg.
What's his name?
That makes as much sense as Kenny G winning the Medal Award.
What was the guy who did the Osbournes TV show? What was it? The neighbor that used to be their neighbor that did their theme song. He tried to do metal.
I was gonna say Zach Wilde.
The old guy who did Crazy Train.
Besides Ozzy, I don't know.
Oh, okay, so you asked me what I thought about the AEW, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All Elite Wrestling, right now it looks, how can I put it? It's a lot of hype right now. It's this guy. It's basically IWC wrestling, but the biggest problem with it will be it's a bunch of people that seriously just want to everywhere they go. And the problem is when you have a promotion of everybody that just wants to get booked to the top, egos are going to be clashed, and you're going to have another NWO fiasco on your hands.
Too many cooks, you think?
Way too many cooks in the kitchen. Because, all right, who are the people that are doing this? The Young Bucks and Cody?
Cody, Omega, Bucks, Omega, and Cody.
All right, Bucks, Omega, and Cody, right?
Yep.
Okay, so Cody is gonna want to be the top guy because
He already is.
yeah, see, he's gonna want to stay the top guy. He's gonna have the Jarrett complex that Jarrett had in TNA. The Bucks are gonna want to be the tag team. And then Kenny Omega's going to want whatever, and eventually Kenny's going to get shafted, and Kenny's going to end up signing a contract with WWE and trashing AEW.
I think he's the vice president, Omega.
He's an executive. He's an executive producer, and oh my God, thank you, Reddit. Oh my God, that is the greatest fucking idea in the world.
What?
Okay, it's about, finish what you're talking about, and it's about the Alliance. It's about the Alliance and the XFL and the NFL.
All right, hold on.
I'll tease that right now.
All right, I pretty much have an idea what it is. All right, all right. So, too many cooks in the kitchen. That was the problem with the NWO. Nash and Hall wanted creative, then Hogan wanted creative, then Steiner wanted creative, where everybody's going to want it creative. And they're like, oh, you don't like WWE? Come to AEW, come this. And people are thinking when wrestlers are just, leaving WWE that, oh, they're going to go to AEW. No, they're not. Some of them are just going to fucking retire.
So, dude, here's the other problem with that. There is one other place they can go, and, it's Japan.
Or they can go to Ring of Honor, which is more established than AEW. AEW is a pipe dream right now. And, hey, maybe they get it. And they get a TV deal, and it's like the XFL. The problem is, first off, wrestling is nowhere near as popular as it was back in the late '90s, early 2000s. It's not.
I agree with that.
It's nowhere near as popular. So to have a rival organization, AEW, pop up and go, "Oh, hey, check us out!" Da, da, da. It's only gonna be for the IWC people. And the IWC bitch about Ring of Honor. They bitch about fucking WWE, but yet they constantly follow WWE. And the IWC rarely, I mean, you mention anything about the indies to the IWC and they don't know who the fuck you're talking about. Unless it's Japan, WWE, not even TNA really, or Ring of Honor.
Okay, so
I'm surprised TNA's still in business.
Well, TNA TNA just turned into fucking WrestlePro. Let's face it.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I was all about it. I was like, hey, this is pretty good on Pop TV. And then it went to some other station that you can't even fucking find.
No, now it's live on Twitch. They took my fucking... They were smart and took my fucking idea. And yes, my fucking idea.
Now. They're actually live as we speak.
No, they're 24/7 live. But they run every Friday live on Twitch Impact.
Okay.
They took the idea that I had for years. And I'm sorry, as much as they say, oh, it was that, I'm the first motherfucker to live stream wrestling on YouTube. Fuck off. I won't ever get credit for that, but I know I am because I searched it for fucking years.
I mean, you live streamed wrestling on Twitch.
And YouTube. I was one of the first people on YouTube to start it, and then I transferred over to Twitch because it was better.
Yeah, but they have.
I mean, House of Hardcore. Everyone's like, "Oh, well, House of Hardcore is first." I go, "Yeah, well, go look at my shit from SWF. It proves that I did it before anybody else."
I remember I was at a lot of those shows you broadcasted.
Yeah,
it was you and somebody else, but
someone that's got to get in a cage.
Yeah, the problem is though, House of Hardcore is like 10 times more popular than SWF.
Right, but I'm saying is I was the first. They just made it better.
All right. Well, there was also other people that did things first, but the more popular person gets the credit for it because that's how it goes. It sucks.
Gee, it was nice to see my fucking... Yeah, well, you know what really sucked? Was knowing that my videos of Joey Ryan doing the biggest dick flip in the world, making Rolling Stone and not getting credit for it.
We were all together that night, weren't we, Ronnie?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, okay, there's a video on my YouTube page of Joey Ryan dick flipping about. what, 8
20
people,
guys.
20 guys in a battle royal, eliminating 20 people in a battle royal via dick flip.
I remember that. I was there.
They took it. It got on Deadspin, and I never got a dime for it, and I was pissed.
That was on TMZ too. They actually had that on TMZ too.
Yeah.
You know why? Was it on YouTube?
Yeah.
All they have to say is, "Oh, a fan was there, and we saw a video."
Doesn't
They
matter.
don't have
it's
to
still,
give you credit.
No, because I could have. But here's the thing: I didn't know it was taken. But the minute they did it, minute I said something and I said I wanted compensation for it, they changed the fucking video. But my video made Deadspin and Rolling Stone.
Speaking of Joey Ryan, did you see the new video circulating over the weekend of him and Pat Buck?
Yeah.
The chainsaw bit?
Yeah, I saw that. It's stupid. It's getting a little dumb.
I don't
I don't know, Chris, did you see the video of that yet or no?
No,
It's Joey Ryan it's Pat Buck pretty much stealing a old bone saw gimmick, taking a chainsaw to Joey Ryan's nuts, and getting dick flipped.
All right, you want to know how many indie shows I've been to lately in the past 2 years? You can count it on one finger. 0.
Yeah, his next Shindy show is going to be Saturday.
Who's starting Saturday?
UWA. In New Jersey.
Yeah.
Jersey.
The thing is, like, I got out of it. Like, a lot of the scene just got dumb. And it was like the same people over and over again. And I got so sick of going to a show and catching a cold or catching some disease from some dumb motherfucker that can't cover their face when they freaking sneeze or cough, or they shouldn't be there in the first place, or they have some other bullshit. I'm not trying to go to an indie show and get an STD, okay?
But I mean, the last indie show I went to was House of Hardcore in Woodbridge High School in December. Snooze Fest. It was not a good show. There's a few good matches, but it was a snooze fest.
I mean, I swear to God, an indie wrestling show would be the first place. Would probably be the only place you could probably get an STD airborne. Okay.
Nothing shocks me in this world anymore, but you're probably right.
Shit, you go to an indie wrestling show, you get scabies all of a sudden. What the fuck?
Ronnie, here's a question. Are you going to do the Funny Equals Money show for WrestlePro?
Probably not, because I'll probably be working.
Oh, it's a Wednesday night show.
Yeah, like I did a Thursday night when Mania was here last time. I'm happy that I'm not going to fucking WrestleMania this year.
Oh,
all right.
I got the best seat in the house for WrestleMania in my recliner in front of my TV.
You want to know what made me so sick, especially with indie shows? I think it was the last show I went to. I was like in there, and I think it was a guy either behind me or in front of me or wherever. I don't know what it is, but this really foul smell came from him. It was like the dude decided not even to take a shit, like in a toilet. It was like the dude seriously just shat on himself. I gotta watch the wrestling.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Still real to me, damn it.
The dude probably literally shit on himself because it was no problem. Then all of a sudden I smell something. I'm like, oh my God. Now half the show I felt like I wanted to throw up. And I'm just like,
in the crowd or in the ring?
He was in the fucking crowd.
Move your seat, dude.
I moved my seat. It still fucking smelled.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Was that CZW?
Yeah, it was in the hot of fucking April or fucking sweaty as balls. I'm like shouting. I'm already starting to feel a little sore throat coming on. I'm like, oh my God, really? This is going to happen again? And then I have this dude smelling. I'm like, I felt like I wanted to throw up. I kept running to the back end of the Gatorade, but no, you can't bring a bottle with you to the show anymore. You have to drink it right there. I'm like, are you fucking serious?
Yeah, well, they have a lot more problems than just that.
Yeah, but I don't. That turned me off to fucking going to indie shows because I don't really want to smell. I don't want to sit next to a guy who smells like his fucking asshole.
Well, don't worry. UWA is in a church, and everyone showers, and there's probably only 200 people there.
Oh, because there's no death matches, so no idiots.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Brandon Kirk wrestles there, but.
And WrestlePro is it's in the middle of a big gym. So trust me, if somebody did something, you wouldn't smell it unless they were sitting right next to you.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't go that far.
Well,
I was just like, what the fuck?
But, all right. Let's get on to the show, and let's talk about the Alliance.
Alrighty. Well, this will be the last time we use the term falafel.
Or the awful.
Yeah, the falafel, the awful league. Well, yeah. Well, Miles Thomas smells.
You'll meet Miles Thomas on Saturday, don't worry. He doesn't actually smell. Damn it, Joe.
I'm scared now. I'm very fucking scared.
But now, we are not going to call it the awful falafel, or the awful waffle, or the alfalfa, or the awful league, or the falafel. It is now time for us to walk the Alliance.
Walk with the Alliance. Yep, because...
Holy shit! Football in February is a great fucking thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds,
football in like fucking February. Football after the Super Bowl is a great thing.
Yeah, and
especially when it's good football.
I mean, there was a lot of offense, but then at the same time, there was a lot of defense. And, oh boy, did we open up with a hell of a fucking game.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, the awful waffle's a real thing. The San Antonio Commanders versus... Who's
San Diego Fleet.
Fleet. Okay. Looking up close, pitchers do not do the Fleet's helmet justice.
Oh, definitely.
Those jerseys and that helmet were nice.
Oh, yeah, completely.
And the Commanders, alright, they were not that bad. Until they started playing, and oh my god, the freaking hits.
Yeah, apparently if you're an offensive lineman in the AAF, you're not going to get a job in the NFL.
No, because, okay. So, the new rules, apparently, that they added before the start of the season was that you cannot rush more than 5 linemen, five people. So, you're 4 down linemen plus a linebacker, which is great for a lot of cover. You're going to get a lot more coverage sacks in this.
Well, what it also creates is a lot more, like, zone blitzes and a lot more exotic blitz packages. That, like, zone blitz type things.
Oh, that delay. All I gotta say is that freaking delayed blitz. It's just rush 4, guy comes off the end, and wait, I hear a voice somewhere.
Oh God.
Not me.
No, I'm trying to set. There we go. Into a fucking car crash.
Oh my God, it was fucking ridiculous.
Like,
I was like, God damn.
So the minute that hit happened, I stood up and was like, whoa, okay, what the fuck is this? Oh, shit. Oh, his helmet just went flying. Like, it looked like he just got decapitated. And here's the kicker, though. In the NFL, that would have been a helmet-to-helmet call, and he would have been ejected.
Oh, yeah.
If you watch that closely, it is a clean as a whistle hit.
Oh, completely. He hit him right in the chest, dead in the chest, and then when he was going down, the shoulder pad went up
And just
slid up.
decleated him.
Yeah, then the shoulder pad slid up to the face mask and it knocked the helmet. That's not a helmet to helmet.
No, but and everyone's like, oh, in the NFL they would have called it. I go, yeah, they would have.
In the NFL, they would have called it and would have been a wrong call.
Yeah.
In college, they would have called it and then they would have reversed it.
Yeah. Okay. So we're 1 weekend. We're 1 weekend. Do you see, as of right this second, anything the NFL is going to take?
Oh yeah, the Sky Judge.
I didn't see it. So I'm just listening to you guys.
Okay, so it opened up with the fact that there's no kickoffs. Kickoff eliminated.
All right, too many old school people will bitch about that, so the NFL will keep the kickoff.
That ain't going anywhere.
I don't know. I actually can see them being like, hey, we're going to start it on the 25.
No.
I
I asked my coworkers who are like very old school, like I'm like, are you gonna watch the AAF? They're like, I don't care about the AAF. I'm not gonna watch that crap. And even though I'm like, dude, check this hit out, it's like, oh, whatever. I'm not gonna watch this crap.
But then secretly they're watching it. That's the funny part.
No, they're not. They're
weekend.
like, I watch NFL. I don't watch any other. Like, I don't watch any other pro football, but NFL.
So what? The NFL turned into the IWC?
That's how they do it. There are a lot of football purists that are like that. Michael Wilbon's one of them. Tony Kornheiser was saying, what do you think of the AF? I'm like, I'm not going to watch that crap.
Because that's the thing. They all think it's a joke.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. The one good thing about all this is that, and they even came out and said it, that if the NFL has they are going to be the minor league of the NFL. Let's put it plain and clear as it is. The AAF is going to be the minor league of the NFL. And to be honest, if the XFL goes to Vince and all them, I can see the XFL being the North minor league for them.
The XFL's not going to want that. The XFL is going to want their own brand, blah, 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 blah.
Give them 1 season. If after one season they fail, if they fail, the NFL is gonna come calling and be like, "Yeah, you're gonna merge with the AAF."
All right, that's not gonna happen. The NFL's not gonna go, "You're gonna merge," because all right, first off, the XFL's rules are ridiculous.
I agree with that.
To the point where they're not gonna get anybody that really wants to play. The best players you're gonna get are gonna be the guys in the AAF. That's who you're gonna get. And the reason why, it's like, because like this, like if you go, like say the draft this year, right?
Yeah.
Guys are undrafted or they're on a practice squad and then they're cut at the end of the year. Hello, AAF. We'll be on the AAF and prove ourselves and then get a shot at the NFL. Yep. Or you at least make money in the AAF.
Yeah. But,
because before, all you did was, like, if you're undrafted, you might as well go to Canada.
Yeah, which that's a great thing, though. It's like, okay, well, we're getting this, we're getting that. Okay, great. The AAF is going to be an amazing thing, and they've already said that. So, the head of the AAF have come out and already said this. They did an interview with Michael Kay. And they came out, Michael Kay said, hey, if there's any rules that the NFL wants to try out, we'll try it for a season to see how it looks.
All right, so the Sky Judge,
that's getting taken. That's getting taken.
They're going to take that.
That's going to get taken. You're right.
They'll take the Sky Judge. They're going to take. I think the NFL is really going to look at that, how they're doing the commercials. And not do it that way.
What everyone was big thing with the AAF was, how are they going to make money by not playing commercials? They played plenty of commercials during the AAF.
Yeah, they just did one, during a side change. It's like one in a double thing, and then at the end of the quarter, they played like about a minute's worth?
Yeah.
A minute or 2 minutes worth?
Yeah, and even then, during the quarter, they never faded away. They kept it still on them.
Yeah.
They're going to use the pitcher-in-pitcher. That's what's going to be big about this.
Oh,
Ronnie,
yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't the NFL steal that overhead camera from the XFL?
Yes, they did.
That's right. I thought that was because Vince introduced that during the first season of the XFL.
Well, the only season.
The only season of the XFL. Don't say.
No, but I could have sworn that was something the NFL stole, and it's
Yeah,
it's
and it's
nothing but a
been-
gold mine.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. But apparently, someone on Twitter had an interesting idea. So here's an idea, the exact word for word: the winner of the XFL league plays the winner of the AAF. The winner of those games goes and plays an NFL team with the worst record. If that NFL team loses, they get demoted to the lesser league, and the team that beats them gets promoted. So almost like soccer, where you have
Yeah. It's like the Premier League.
yeah. So almost like that, and I'm like, if the XFL does like become the secondary, like almost like the like the NFC and the AFC, kind of comes like that for the minor leagues, I can see that being a thing.
It
Never
won't
happened.
It won't. It'll never happen.
It won't. But I could see it.
No, it'll never happen. No, don't even see it because it never happens. You know why? Because no NFL franchise is gonna go, oh, we're gonna play this and risk our chance, and risk our chance to be in the NFL. No NFL owner worth anything would ever do that. Nobody in the NFL would ever agree to it.
Oh no, the owners would never. The owners would never agree to it in the first place.
The Players Association wouldn't agree.
I
to
mean,
it.
come on. Alabama challenged. Who was it? Alabama challenged the Browns, and they challenged the Dolphins to a game. Nothing ever happened. If Alabama did beat Cleveland or Miami, it would be such a black eye on the NFL. It would be ridiculous.
Well, I'll say this: I agree with the first part. That we should, if the XFL, the winner, if they did ever decide to do it, the winner of the XFL should play the winner of the AAF.
All right. First off, the XFL is gonna fail. I'm sorry, it's gonna. fail.
First off, with how the AAF is, if Vince is smart, he'll pretty much just copy the fucking.
It's an oxymoron, Ronnie.
I know he'll copy the fucking AAF.
Vince is all about Vince, even though he put Triple H in charge of making the XFL. I don't agree with it. I think it's stupid. There's who else involved in with the XFL?
Wait a minute. Whoa. Back
No,
Blake is in charge of
no,
the XFL.
no, he isn't.
Who else is involved with the XFL?
It's just Vince. I mean, Vince. It's Alpha Entertainment. It's Vince.
So Vince owns all the teams.
Yeah. As of right now, yes. I don't know if they said
Vince-
I don't know if they said anything about anybody owning a team, but as of right now, Vince is the CEO and owner.
Yeah, Vince owns all the teams. Vince said Vince owns all the teams. So therefore, he can choose whoever he wants to play.
Well, how much? Well, I'm saying if he'll get. Listen, if this is bad, which it looks like it's gonna be, he'll get bought out.
He's not even gonna get bought out. They'll just laugh him off the market.
You remember the teams from the old XFL? Will they bring the names back? Remember the name?
They won't. They won't. He already said they won't do that.
Let's see. We had the Birmingham Thunderbolts, the Chicago Enforcers,
Well,
New York, New Jersey Hitmen,
Yeah,
the Orlando Rage, the Las Vegas Outlaws, the Los Angeles Extreme, the Memphis Maniacs, and the San Francisco Demons.
Yeah, no.
I mean, the only team that kind of worked was Jersey.
Oh, the Hitmen?
Yeah.
No, the Chicago Enforcers were.
That's true, too. Yeah, the Enforcers were good. But speaking of the XFL, we have our first official coach.
Oh God.
Oh, I'm afraid of this.
Dallas has Bob Stoops.
Bob Stoops.
Yep.
We'll see. Here's the thing: if they're gonna have football guys, one thing, but some of the rules. All right, go over the rules again with this crap.
Okay, and I really hope they fucking change these rules. So actually, I'm on it right now, so that's a good thing. Good thing you brought that up. Thank you. Okay, so fair catches will not be recognized. Pretty much the old rule that there's no fair catches.
They did that in the old XFL.
But the new switchover is you need the Halo rule. They need to give you the Halo rule to catch the ball. So it's not like you can just go up and spear the shit out of him before he catches the ball. They need the Halo. They give him the Halo rule to catch the ball.
Okay.
Which could still be awful. That could
So you give him the Halo rule, you time it. So when he catches the ball, then you lay him out.
Yeah, like fuck a 5-yard. These guys are gonna be lining up 10 yards back, and you just wait and wait.
A 5-yard halo? It's not even a 5-yard halo. It's a 3-yard halo.
Well, then they made it 5, but it's the Halo rule. It's pretty much the Halo rule.
So as soon as he catches the ball, the guy dives and nails him. It's still a dumb rule.
They're not even going to do 5 yards. So I bet you someone's going to line up 10 yards back and just wait.
It's a friggin' the no fair catch thing is so dumb.
I agree with that. I think they should really just get rid of that. But they're saying I think they just need to get rid of that. They just keep
that's
catch.
like some old fuddy dud moron in the back in the leather helmet days. We didn't need a fair catch.
It was a cool gimmick. It was a cool gimmick in the 2000s.
But also back. Let me see. Also back in the leather helmet days, a punter couldn't kick the ball high in the air either. It fucking went on the ground half the fucking time.
Well, and also with how people have been kicking lately. What's stopping this guy just doing a rugby kick and then, I'm going to bend down and pick it up. Wham!
Yeah, you're going to get more injuries, which was the problem for the XFL last time.
Yeah.
Because the XFL had certain stars, but as soon as they put their stars out there, they got injured.
Yeah.
That's why Tommy fucking Maddox could dominate the league.
Yeah, by the way, you ready for the worst rule of them all?
There's more? Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, no, it's the extra point rule.
I just pulled it up.
Oh, God. It's like fucking fantasy football.
No, because remember me and you talked about this. There is no extra point. We know this.
Scrimmage play.
Well, that's the same with the AAF. Alliance has the same thing. No extra point. It's a 2-point conversion all the time. But, and follow me on this one. Follow me. If you get it, if the ball's on the 2-yard line and you get it, it's a single point. It's a field goal. If you go for a 5-yard attempt, it is 2 points. If you go for a 15-yard attempt, it is 3 points.
Wait, for a 2-point conversion?
An extra point.
So a kick?
No, there's no kick.
It's a throw or run.
It's a play. It's a play from scrimmage. If it's on the 2-yard line, it is, and you get a touchdown, you get the conversion, it's 1 point. If the ball goes back to the 5-yard line, you make it 2-point conversion.
15, 3.
3 point.
So you put it to the 20, it's a 4-point?
No, it goes back to the 3.
So there's no reason why anybody in their right mind would ever go for the 1 point.
Yeah, I would always go for the 3. I mean, unless, which they're saying this is carryover of the original rule. I'm sorry, but that should be a rule that you should only do it if you're losing and there's a certain time limit. Because what's stopping someone, like you said, what's stopping someone from just saying, oh yeah, we're going for 3 points?
No, you're going to go... Yeah, always go for 3, because first off, it's more spread out.
Yeah. This makes no fucking sense. Kickoffs will be attempted with 2 teams. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going.
Are you reading this from Wikipedia?
Yes, I'm going. Chris,
I have
Chris,
that too.
I'm going to read this word for word.
Oh, he'll love this.
Joe, follow me on this one because this is going to be rough. Kickoffs will be attempted with each team separated by only 5 yards, with 2 teams not allowed to cross the neutral zone until the return team touches the ball.
Oh, God.
So what? It's a scrum?
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Oh no, what's dumber is this. You ready for this one? All players behind the line of scrimmage will be eligible receivers, including those on the offensive line.
It's just so dumb.
This might just be entertaining for the sole fact that it's going to be bad.
No, it's just dumb. Like,
oh, sorry. This idea was allowed for forward. Oh no, yeah, they wanted a rule for almost to do forward an extra forward pass, but that got turned down.
And the AAF. So the AAF basically has the NFL backups, like NFL 2s. Playing. So what is the XFL gonna have?
The Christian boys, because remember, you can't have to play. Vince does not want you to have a criminal record.
Fucking God. Oh yeah, and everybody must stand for the national anthem.
No, Joe,
I remember
not
that
an
was a
onside
rule.
kick. Not an onside kick. Regular kickoff.
I remember that was a rule. Everybody must stand for the national anthem. Nobody can talk about their own agendas.
Oh my God. Well, I didn't know this one, because get ready for the... Oh, Jesus. Fuck me. Fuck this shit. I'm out. McMahon, did anyone know Vince owns part of DraftKings?
Okay.
He's a minority stakeholder. I just read that.
Yeah, so guess where gambling's going to be held on for the XFL?
What?
DraftKings has the legal, as of right now, will have the legal rights to gamble.
So you have to be on DraftKings to gamble XFL, only DraftKings.
Yep.
I mean, plus Vegas and stuff like that, but probably.
But nobody cares. I mean, the AAF isn't even on Vegas right now.
I mean, more people rather gamble on the Academy Awards.
Yeah, nobody cares about it. And wait, and get to the... And if the dumb rules aren't enough right there, then you have the politics.
Yeah.
The politics all over it.
Okay, can I say this? Okay, and I'll ask Joe this too. And between us three, what would you rather watch? The XFL or arena football?
I have to pick one?
You have to pick one.
God, I have to pick one?
Have to pick one.
Fuck that.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I choose death.
I'd rather watch arena football.
I'd rather watch
This-
Glow on Netflix.
I'd rather watch paint dry.
Because Jersey and Philly just got arena football teams again.
Who cares? I never watched a game of that either.
That's more entertaining than this shit.
Whatever happened to the AFL?
It's coming back. They declared bankruptcy and they got new owners.
Okay.
What was the name of that football league that had the Washington Generals? What was that called?
You mean the New Jersey Generals?
Jersey
The New
Generals?
Jersey Generals. What was that league called?
The USFL. It was a great
USFL.
league. Donald Trump killed it.
Yeah. By the way, ironically, he owned the Jersey Generals too, which, let's face it, I really want that team. I really want the XFL team to be called the Jersey Generals.
Yeah, and you know what happened? And you know what happened to the New Jersey Generals in the USFL? Trump decided after 2 successful seasons in the spring of
Yeah, they
The
went up against
USFL.
they went up against the NFL in the fall, which was a stupid idea.
No. He said they need to go to the fall. They need to go to the fall. they're not gonna like get the money they desire unless they go to the fall. When the USFL was making money hand over fist anyway.
Yeah,
and it had fans.
And John,
and
guess
so what happened? No, wait. So what happened is Trump did a whole antitrust lawsuit suing the NFL for monopolizing TV rights. When the USFL in the first place said, nah, we'll just go on the spring, and they got their own TV. They had to deal with ABC. So all of a sudden, his whole antitrust thing of the NFL monopolizing and all that, they said, oh yeah, the NFL does have a monopoly, but the USFL is here of their own will and volition. They did this back in the past of their own will and volition. So therefore, yeah, the NFL is a monopoly. Here's what they win. Because this is supposed to be a multi-billion-dollar lawsuit, remember. And Donald Trump, they won the lawsuit with million-dollar lawyers and all that for $2.87 fucking cents.
And guess how much the NFL bought out the USFL?
No, the NFL didn't even buy out the USFL. The NFL cut the check like, here you go. And upon hearing that, the owners, like the majority of the owners and all that, and the USFL folded within like the month.
Yeah.
It never even played its fall season that they were supposed to, that Trump was all high on.
No.
And all it stemmed from Trump, basically the whole thing stemmed from Trump got dissed by the NFL when he tried to buy the Buffalo Bills. Whole thing became that. So think about this with the XFL now doing all these things that all these Trump supporters want to, bitched about the NFL for, right? Now they're going to have the XFL do all these things. Like, nobody can do this, nobody can do that. Nobody gives a flying fuck about that shit anymore. Since the NFL said, you know what? Fuck the national anthem. We don't need you to see it. You want to watch a national anthem, buy a fucking channel called Anthem Watch. Watch it 24/7 all fucking day long where you stand up and do nothing.
By the way, okay, so this is sad. Oh my God, this is really sad. Okay, so we're talking about the XFL and how it's going to fail. Arena football is literally doing pretty much the exact same thing as the AAF, just in a smaller complex.
That's what you have to do.
Well,
if you want to be viable.
Yeah, because they've made rule changes. I'm sorry, but it is literally the AAF or the AFL is literally now strictly the Northeast. There's teams in now Columbus. What is it? There's teams in Columbus, New Jersey, New York, and Albany, Philly, Baltimore, and that's it. No, and there's 8 teams. Sorry, it's. Hold on, let me pull it up because I think there's like 8. But like, it's insane because I'm actually just looking at this. I'm actually more excited for arena football than I am the XFL, and I'd rather go to a lot more. All right, so you have Baltimore, Philly, Washington, Albany, Columbus, Atlantic City. Those are your teams in the the AFL.
I'll never be excited for arena football, and I'll tell you why right now.
Why?
Because it's played in a fucking dome.
Right, actually,
it's a 7-on-7 drill in a fucking dome. Get out of here.
So here's the rule changes for arena football. First half, 1-minute time rule will be eliminated. There's no automatic clock stoppage at the 1-minute mark in the second quarter. The clock will stop. So there's a 1-minute warning. Additionally, in the fourth quarter, the traditional AFL clock stoppage rules will not be in effect 30-second mark. So again, it's pretty much they eliminated the 2-minute warning. They would stop the clock in the entire game. So to make the game faster, they're eliminating the first half and that. So there pretty much is just back to a 1-minute warning. So the last minute they'll take the break in the second quarter and the fourth quarter. The number and durations of media timeouts will be reduced, like the AFF or the AAF. Each team will have 3 timeouts per half. 2 of the 3 will be clock stoppage use only. The game clock will stop and the play clock will reset immediately. The third timeout in each half will remain a traditional timeout. So there's 3. So 2 of the 3 timeouts are literally just reset the game clock or the play.
That's my opinion of Arena League football.
See, you laugh at that, but I have a feeling this is going to do better than the XFL.
Anything is going to be better than the XFL because the XFL is stupid. The XFL was cool for 1 week when The Rock was like, "Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? It's the XFL." And that was the end of it. Then it got dumb, and you realized the football was god-awful. Where the AAF, if anything, the AAF is going to expand.
Oh.
And it's not just going to be south of the Mason-Dixon line. When they start seeing, it's a shit bomb. They start seeing, and they start fucking seeing that, like, when, how it's going like that. So they're gonna move into markets. You think the AAF is not gonna get a team in New York? You're fucking crazy.
Well, that's what I said. They're gonna wait for the XFL to fail, and they're gonna expand to where the XFL teams are.
Yeah, because Vince isn't gonna
No.
Because Vince isn't. I mean, they're not gonna buy out the XFL because nobody's gonna give a shit about it.
No.
The only thing, what's going to happen, the AAF is going to go to Bob Stoops and be like, "Hey, you want to coach a team in the AAF, like a real football team?"
Yeah.
But yeah, no problem.
So, here's the thing. You know what's going to help, too, is if you make ticket prices cheap. I know right now the AAF, all the tickets are $50.
Yeah. The thing is, here's why the Arena League usually always fails. Or it doesn't fail, or it's never going to get the publicity that regular football gets. Because it's a glorified 7-on-7 drill. That's it.
Right. Well, here's the thing. The one thing that, okay, so I would be willing to check this out for the fact that the prices are cheap. So I'm looking at the prices right now. For front row, on the field front row is $55.
Okay.
Upper deck is $10. Like the cheapest seat you can get is $10.
Okay.
Yep. So everything else is like 32. So the lowest is the highest price is $55. The next is 32, 27, 22, 18, 15, 10. I like the fact that they are that cheap to be like, hey, what's this? And especially in Atlantic City where everything is fucking expensive as shit. I'm not going to be that upset with shelling out $30 for 2 seats in the 200s.
I just don't. Yeah. The thing is, like, with the AAF happening and its actual 11-man football,
right? No, listen.
That people want to see.
Right.
Nobody's gonna give a shit about a glorified 7-on-7 drill. The cool thing about arena football back in the day was like, hey, what if NFL Blitz happened for real? Oh, look, here it is. Wait a minute. Why does this suck so bad? Oh, because the NFL stars that are in NFL Blitz aren't in it, and half the time you can't even hit a guy anyway because it's all passing. It's fucking dumb.
Amen, Joe.
I don't know. Right now I'm watching the Sixers beat the shit out of the Knicks. So I'm sort of enjoying it.
The Knicks suck. All right, so where do you want to start? Do you want to start in the NBA or do you want to start in the NFL or college?
I don't care. I thought we were going to talk about like what our impressions was for the
Oh.
AAF
All right.
from
well,
week one,
we can-
because we got caught on this XFL bullshit jargon.
All right, then let's talk about it then.
Because I can give a fuck about the XFL. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, well.
And when we do the live podcast, it'll be the only time I ever pay to go to an XFL game.
Who said you were
And I'll
paying?
be like-
Who said you were paying? Hopefully, we'll get donations by then.
Okay.
Let the
It was the only time I'll ever go to an XFL game, and
Yeah, there
I'll
you
go
go.
right in. I'll go right in freaking XFL Moron Central and be like, "This is fucking shitty."
dude, the freaking tailgate's gonna be gonna be the most fun of that game.
Oh, the tailgate's gonna be fun. Hey, football, Vince McMahon, yeah, woohoo!
Hey, where's Shane? I want to tell him. I want to tell him to pay for rollerball.
Yeah, and then you're gonna go, and then you're gonna watch on the field and realize how shitty of a product it is, and be like, "Man, this fucking sucks."
Where the hell is LL Cool J? I want rollerball.
Fucking stupid.
Paul Heyman should comment. Oh my God, Paul Heyman and Chris Caliendo as the commentators.
Frank Caliendo.
Frank Caliendo as John Madden.
Didn't
God,
Jim Ross and Jesse Ventura do the first season of that?
Yes, Ventura did the first season.
All right. If you're trying to make it legit, you want to get legitimate, respected commentators. Don't get idiots and don't try to Vince McMahon it up.
Oh, they're
which
gonna.
is what he's gonna do
They're
anyway.
gonna Vince McMahon it up. It's gonna be Roman Reigns and fucking Jason Jordan as your commentary team.
Same as how Vince McMahon fucked up.
Coachman.
Oh, fuck that.
Same as how Vince McMahon already just fucked up, like the hype for WrestleMania, where it was at a fever pitch, and he just took it, and nobody, and now all of a sudden people are like, all right, whatever.
I'm so
Screwed
happy.
it by adding Charlotte to the match. That's what killed it.
Well, anyway, let's get back. All right, so
But he added to it. Right now,
Charlotte
it
should
is
be in
Ronda
that.
versus Charlotte. There's no Becky Lynch.
oh, Becky's gonna
She's
get added to
suspended.
it.
Yeah. It's bullshit. I was just like, why would you do that? You know, why would you take something that already, like, you could go like, because Ronda and Becky were cutting promos like, this is perfect. All right, this is the hype we want. And we're going to get this and get this and get this and get this, and it's going to be great. And now all of a sudden Vince goes, nope, you're suspended, blah, blah, blah. And Charlotte's in there now. And then Charlotte cut this heel promo and everybody hates it. Nobody wants to see her in the match. Why would you do that to Ashley Flair? Why would you fucking do that?
Jeez, Scoops, let's see who the villain was this time. Oh my, pull off Charlotte's mask. It's Roman Reigns.
You see, like, why would you do that to somebody, you know, like one of your best people? I get she's one of your best people.
She
But
is
you-
a good heel, but she's just the way they're making her play this heel is so bad.
The way they're making her play this heel, she's never going to be able to have a face turn ever.
No, it's like, and that's the funny thing. They're like, oh yeah, play a heel like your father. She's not her father.
No, it's not even
Like
playing.
other.
It's not even playing a heel like her father. It's playing this heel like, I'm the chosen one from da 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 da. I'm like, and the thing is, I thought when we were gonna get the McMahons, you know, saying we're gonna listen to the fans, I thought that was the end of the Evil Authority Act, because what Triple H and Stephanie did, it's like, just say you're sorry, you're gone, and you're waiting for some ulterior motive, and there wasn't. They're just like, that's it. Here's your match.
Well,
I was like,
yeah,
holy shit.
All you could have done was, you know how you fix that? Hey, we have a pay-per-view coming up next week. Becky, you face Charlotte. If you want to keep your WrestleMania, you beat her.
God,
Done.
no. God,
Done.
no.
But I'm
No.
saying that's an out.
No.
That's your out.
No.
Wants to see Charlotte and Becky again.
No.
No. But then
No.
you have someone interfere, and that's how you deal with it. Because they're gonna do a triple fucking threat. We all know it.
Yeah, but I still think that, I mean, the fact that putting Charlotte into the match, it should be Becky and Ronda. We were robbed of this at Survivor Series.
Agreed, but they've been
because of Nia and her fist.
Hi everybody. This is normally not a wrestling podcast, but we're talking wrestling today. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
That's why you don't do that. Because the person who won the Royal Rumble is supposed to at WrestleMania. That's what it's supposed to be. That's what it's made for. And if you go, oh, well, now, like, Becky has to face Charlotte to get in the thing, it's fucking stupid because you just diminished the importance of the fucking Rumble win.
I was going to say.
I know, and it was dumb. And it was dumb back then, and it's still fucking dumb. Every time someone wins a Royal Rumble, it's like, well, no. It's the dumbest fucking thing. It's the evil empire. And it's fucking dumb. And it's been beaten to death. The only time it ever really worked was McMahon versus Austin. And then McMahon tried it with The Rock, and the fans were like, this is fucking stupid. Then McMahon did it with fucking Cena, and it was fucking dumb. And then it was this and that and this and that, and it's kept going, and it's still fucking stupid. And this is why WWE and professional wrestling as a whole has lost fans by the thousands every fucking year. Because they tune in, they're like, oh, this is cool. The promos, this is pretty cool. This is pretty entertaining. And then they have these dumbass angles that insult their fucking intelligence, and they go, you know what? Fuck this. I don't need this. And this is why people have fled CZW in droves, because they didn't want to have their intelligence insulted. This is why WWE, when they say it's sold out, it's not really sold out. This is why, like, half the shows like that, they have to have everybody on one TV side and the other side's fucking barren.
Yep.
Because
you're right.
People are sick of having their intelligence insulted. And it's the same old fucking thing. And that's why when Triple H and Stephanie went, yeah, you apologize. That's it. Here's your match. I was like, holy shit, they actually finally turned the corner, and we're not going to have this. And then all of a sudden, McMahon came down and did the same old dumb fucking bullshit. And it's stupid. And it just took the hype for the rest, and it took the hype and everything that everybody was loving, that, oh my God, we're going to get Ronda Becky. Ronda Becky is going to be amazing. And they just took all that, and now people are like, I don't even give a shit if I see this thing. It's funny how the hype went from, holy shit, I can't wait for Mania, to who gives a fuck.
By the way, what's hilarious, what's sad about that is, A, you're right, and B, they're looking to close the show out with that.
They're going to have to, because everybody knows Brock's dropping the title to fucking Rollins. It's going to fight Cormier in a month after WrestleMania. Well, so it makes no sense to have the title.
Okay, over under. Does 3/4 of the crowd leave during that match?
The crowd's not going to leave. The crowd's not going to leave because they're going to close the show with the women's triple threat now that everybody was looking forward to. No, nobody's not really, because they wanted they wanted Ronda versus Becky, and now they throw Charlotte in it because they WWE'd it, and it's fucking dumb.
And to be honest, it's probably in the second worst crowd area you can in the area. I mean, people that speak their fucking minds in New York, New Jersey, the first behind Philly.
Yeah, that's why they're gonna charge the shit out of seats, so that actual crowd can't show up.
Yeah.
Ronnie, how many of our friends are all? I mean, I think all of our friends are going, with the exception of you and I and maybe one or two other people. Everybody else is going.
To be honest, okay, I will come out and say this right now. I've never been to a WrestleMania.
Me neither.
To be honest, I was looking forward to possibly going to said WrestleMania this year. And then I started seeing the ticket prices.
Not worth it. It's not worth it.
No, not worth it. I mean, $80 for seats that you... Okay, I'm sorry, but they wanted to shell out $80 for seats that you could not see the fucking ring. You were behind a pole the entire night watching a fucking TV screen.
What? Yeah, but you're there.
Yeah, that's how they book it. Oh, well, you're there. No offense. There's only one time I would ever shell out over $2,000 for WrestleMania tickets. And it will never happen because Vince is a cheap motherfucker. And that's if it's back in the fucking Garden, I will buy front row seats.
I won't even do that. Here's the thing is this.
No, here's the thing. The reason I say I would buy front row seats for the Garden, it's because it's the fucking Garden.
Amen.
Yeah, I mean that's just like saying like, oh, but you were there. It's like it's the Garden. Yeah, you were there.
But no, here's the thing,
shit show.
But it doesn't matter.
What if it's a shitty show?
Yeah, then I regret that. But you know what, though? I've never been to a WrestleMania. If that's my first experience and only experience, I was in the front row of the Garden, that fucking arena that started this fucking business.
Yeah, they're not going to have it in the Garden anymore.
No, because A, they're never going to do it because it's too small. And B, Dolan charges a assload for fucking TV rights.
Yeah, they're gonna like, yeah, it's too small. To them now, anyway, even though they can't finish.
Yeah, guess who's going?
And the thing is, like,
guess who's going to sell that out? AEW.
They're not going to. It's.
And Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor just sold out.
But Ring of Honor.
Well,
where'd they sell out?
Sorry, they sold at the Hulu Theater.
Like this is what I'm saying. Like wrestling is nowhere near as popular as it once was, especially back in WWE. Especially isn't as popular as it was back in the early 2000s because they just kept going to the well too much and people got smart.
Yeah.
And they're just like, fuck this. Like
the only thing that keeps me watching WWE in any way, shape, or form is NXT. If it weren't for NXT, I'd be canceling my network subscription. The network, no, the NXT, the matches that NXT puts over at TakeOver, even on the regular shows, are 5-star. Well, not 5-star, but they're dynamite.
6 stars.
You want to know? You want to know how I watch Raw and SmackDown?
On fast forward through.
I DVR it. I DVR it. Okay, look. Oh, promo. Becky Lynch is on. All right, I'll watch that. Oh, here's some match. What is it? Who is it? I don't give a shit. Fast forward. Okay, da-da-da. Oh, okay, cool move. Quick, let me see that. Oh, cool. That was a cool move. Fast forward. Yep, yeah. Promo. Okay. Watch the promo. Okay. Oh, Vince is on. Does he have anything important to say? Nope. Fast forward. Fast forward. Oh, Drew McIntyre's on. Nope. Fast forward. Who gives a shit? He has the same fucking match every fucking week. It's fucking dumb. Fast forward. Rollins is out. It's Monday Night Rollins. Da-da-da. Yeah, heard it before. Fast forward. Oh, Ambrose comes out. Slay the Beast. Cool. All right. Hey, EC3 comes out. I am the top 1%. Oh, okay, cool. That's awesome. Fast forward. Oh, it's him and Ambrose. Who gives a shit? Fast forward. Hey, Ronda comes out. Wait, she says something. Becky's backstage. Okay. Cool. Oh, look, it's some other who gives a shit. Fast forward. All right, and we're at the end.
3 hours condensed into 10 minutes.
3 hour. I watch a 3-hour Raw in about maybe 45 minutes.
You want to laugh? You say you watch it like that? You know what I do? I turn on YouTube the next day and I go, okay, where's the highlights?
See, I would do that, but I got so annoyed at certain things with YouTube. I was just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna DVR it and fast forward through shit.
Yeah, somebody just put. They do the same thing I do. They watch the highlights on YouTube.
Yeah. So, the Alliance.
Yeah, back to the Alliance. Because you're just getting, oh my god, this fucking dumbass shit. Like,
so the Alliance.
All right, best teams so far I've seen:
Birmingham,
Arizona, Birmingham, Orlando. Birmingham, they grinded out a 20-0 win. I can say a 20-0 win to grind out. Yeah, they grinded out.
Because it was 6-0 going through half, and then Richardson decided to take over.
Yeah, but that defense was oof.
You know what I liked is, and I noticed this, the Iron were the only team. Richardson was like the only running back that actually was picking up blitzes.
Yeah, the Iron had every team had an issue with offensive line except for Birmingham.
Yeah.
And I've said it before. I think because people go, "Oh, look at what Arizona can do." Like, look who Birmingham has. They have ex-Alabama and Auburn players on the same team. That's all I got to say. They have Alabama and Auburn on the same team. You think Birmingham's going to lose to scrubs from somebody else? Fuck no.
No. Nope, 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 no.
Orlando was cool with the old ball coach, but it goes how bad.
I mean, the fact that week 1 you open up with literally the quote-unquote Orlando special.
The Orlando Apollos. Who did they whoop?
They beat, they
Atlanta.
The dog,
how bad is Atlanta?
They beat them like dogs, no pun intended.
How bad is Atlanta? I think the worst 2 teams are probably going to be Memphis and Atlanta.
Oh my god, dude, Hackenberg sucked a bag of dicks.
Hackenberg got replaced by some dude I'd never even heard of.
Gee, it makes the Jets look retarded.
It makes the Jets look smart. It makes the Jets look smart because they got something for him.
That's true too, but it makes them look stupid because they wasted a 2nd-round draft pick on him.
You want to hear something funny? I just read something that I don't know if either one of you knew. The Orlando team offered they asked somebody to come back and they were politely declined. You know who they wanted to come back?
Who?
Tebow.
Oh, Tebow?
Yeah, I'm reading a thing. It says this former South Carolina coach who was the head coach of the AFL's Orlando Apollo told PFT Live that on Tuesday that Tebow declined an offer to resume his football career.
Yeah, because Tebow is all in on being a baseball player, and he has a cushy job with the SEC network. Why would he come back? To get scrutinized by ESPN talking heads again that don't know what they're talking about?
By the way, I have the odds and the lines up for the AAF for this week.
Because you have some shitty-ass people. Because, I'm all right, sorry. You have some shitty-ass quarterbacks, and you're telling me Tebow couldn't be a quarterback in the NFL when he won a playoff game.
Well, here's a question, and this is where I'm kind of interested, and we'll get to this in the NFL. Is there anything...
Blaine goddamn Gabbert is a quarterback in the NFL. And you're telling me Tebow couldn't be?
Well, here's a question for you. Here's a question for you. Did they offer, like, they're saying, Tebow this. Did they ever offer people like Kaepernick a shot?
Not the AAF didn't, because Kaepernick doesn't want it.
Well, no, but I'm saying, did they offer it? Because I heard no one even offer. Like, I want to know who they offered to be quarterback for this league. Because if they offered Kaepernick and Kaepernick turned it down, obviously then there's the whole thing with the NFL. But that's a whole different issue.
Well, Kaepernick has an antitrust suit. Also, the AAF was not paying Kaepernick enough money to play. Kaepernick wants a multi-million-dollar contract.
Wait. We'll get into Kaepernick when we get to Kareem Hunt. But let's keep talking about this.
No, you asked. I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Kaepernick wants a multi-million-dollar contract, and the AAF starts with $250,000. That's not anything to even, bat Kaepernick's eye.
Yeah.
He's not doing it. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, you want to play for this and prove yourself back in the NFL? No. Because in his mind, he thinks he is God's gift to football. He thinks he could be a starter anywhere. Because look at this, look at that. But then again, if somebody offers him even a backup contract that, hey, maybe you learn the system and there's, no, I don't want it. I'm a starter. And if I sign with you, I'm a starter right away. Blah, blah, blah. You know what? He can take his easily triggered ass and go somewhere else.
Be like Cardi B and take a knee.
Because I'm just so fucking done. I'm so fucking done with these ridiculously ultra, not just left wing. I'm saying ultra left wing. Like, as soon as you don't like one thing, it's because you don't like gay people. It's because you don't like this. Because you're racist. You're that. No. I don't like it because it's fucking dumb.
Yeah, well, it's like the whole thing with, oh, Cardi B doesn't want to do the halftime show, and Maroon 5 shouldn't do the halftime show because Colin Kaepernick isn't in the NFL. The fuck does this got to do with anything?
Kaepernick is in the NFL because he asked for his release from San Francisco. San Francisco said fine. Even though San Francisco would have gladly had him back. He asked for his release, they said fine. Then Kaepernick was like, well, I could be a starter everywhere. But not to mention, I could be a starter everywhere, yeah, because I took a team to the Super Bowl. But the past 2 seasons, you did dick. Let me see. The last season you played on your NFL contract, you set one of the worst records in the history of football. Not even the NFL. I'm talking football. How the hell do you throw for -5 yards? How the hell do you throw for -5 fucking yards? Like, seriously.
That's how 76ers basketball.
I mean, how the fuck do you throw for -5 yards and you want to be a starter? Get the fuck out of here. Go make your Nike commercial.
He was exposed. Yes, he was. He was exposed in the Super Bowl.
He was exposed in the Super Bowl by the Ravens. And then the Seattle Seahawks exposed him even more. And then the rest of the NFL exposed him his last year.
See, when we get to the NFL, there's people that are going on to, like the Michael Kay show has talked about that. And Michael Kay was bitching and moaning up a storm on how Kaepernick doesn't have a job. And because everyone's like, oh, well, this is this. I even wanted to call in. I was ready to call in and say he was offered money as a backup. He turned them down.
He was offered by Seattle as a backup. He turned him down. He was offered money as a backup by the Ravens. The Ravens actually were going to sign him.
Well,
not only did he politely turn them down, he also, let me see, his wife, girlfriend, or somebody in his entourage painted Ray Lewis as an Uncle Tom and the owner of the Ravens as a slave master. So really, the team that is going to sign you, that has done so much, and Ozzie Newsome is the GM, and then you're going to go, oh, well, he's a slave master and he's an Uncle Tom. But that goes to show how much you do not know about the NFL landscape and how much people just were trying to play race as why Colin Kaepernick didn't have a job. Not looking at his previous stats. See, if we're going to talk Colin Kaepernick, I would love to bring J-Cat in on this.
Do you have his number?
He's not available right now.
Okay.
But J-Cat is a diehard 49ers fan. He was a diehard Kaepernick fan. And back in the day, he was looking at his, posing with his biceps and, oh, look how awesome I am. And then all of a sudden he became like the new Fremo Mia.
Like I said, the only thing I'll give Kaepernick is when he did this whole thing, when he decided to go do all this, he decided to put his money where his mouth is, and he actually went out and raised the money. I have no issue with that. The reason he took the knee, I have no issue with why he did it, because he put his money where his mouth is.
I have no issue with that either. My issue is when people go, oh, it's a travesty he doesn't have a job. Well, here's the thing. He turned down people that wanted to bring him in as a backup, and learn the system. No, he wants to start right away.
Well, that was the other thing I was going to say too, is why did he turn down the money and he was able to do that? He was able to do that because he decided to turn down everyone's fucking contracts.
Yeah, so what happens is if you bring him in...
Yes, he is Ryan Leaf.
So if you bring him in for an offseason, say, oh yeah, you're the starter. And then all of a sudden, he can't do shit. And all of a sudden then he can't do shit. And then you say, well, you're not the starter anymore, now you're the backup. Was he going to stay on the team? And if he stays on the team, he's constantly going to be a distraction. Yep. And a constant problem. Well, I should be a starter. Well, you know what? If you want to be a starter, get fucking better.
Yeah. And that leads us back to the Alliance.
So I could give a shit if Kaepernick's. If Kaepernick wants to be in the Alliance, that'd be great. Pay, have your shot. $250,000. Be the quarterback of the San Diego Fleet.
Yeah, exactly.
Great.
And then here's your tryout. Go.
Yeah, but that's not nowhere near enough money for him. So fuck him.
I mean, he's making goddamn multi-millions off of Nike, so I don't know.
Yeah, so why does he got to play?
Yeah, I mean, but okay. So last week we brought you the week 1 spread and over-unders for the Alliance.
Yeah, and if you bet the under on every one, you were
You
right.
won. Yeah. No, you lost the Orlando game.
No. Wait. The Orlando one was what, 50 something?
No, it was like 48.
I thought the Orlando game, the over under was 50 and 51 or 52.
I don't think so.
It was.
Yeah, then you were right. But all right, so week 2. Saturday's games are going to be played on Saturday at 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. on TNT and NFL Network. You're going to get the Stallions versus the Iron and the Hot Shots versus the Express. And then on Sunday, 4 to 8, you're getting the Apollos versus the Commanders and the Legends versus the Fleet. All right, so first game on the list is the 0-1 Stallions versus the 1-0 Iron. The Iron are favored by 8 points.
Give me the Iron. Give me the Iron.
Over under.
I don't know. I don't know about the 8 points, but give me the Iron.
Over under 44.5.
Ooh, I'm gonna go under.
Yeah, I'm gonna go under too. I'm gonna go Iron and under.
Yeah, give me the under with the
John,
Iron.
what do you think?
I'll take the Iron on that one.
Big Joe's got the Iron and the over. I don't think Salt Lake City's gonna score 20 on the Iron.
We'll see. Come back next week. We'll talk about it, Joe.
And it's in Birmingham.
Yeah, it's in the Iron.
Yeah.
Now, get ready for this shit. The 1-0 Hot Shots are at the 0-1 Express. The Hot Shots are a 12.5 point favorite.
Oh God, give me the Hot Shots.
Hot Shots to win, but the Express. Give me the Express with the points if I'm betting.
Wait, what is it? What is it?
Express on that one.
12.5.
Is it in Memphis?
It's in Memphis.
Memphis gave up 20 to a trudging team from Birmingham. Arizona's has this exotic, has all these ridiculous pass plays. Oh my God, Arizona's going to destroy them. Give me the Hot Shots, and what's the over under?
47.5.
All right, give me the Hot Shots and the under, because I don't think the Express are going to score 13, but I think easily the Hot Shots can score 40.
They have a Hot Shots winning 32-6.
I'll up that. I'll give the Hot Shots 40 something to like 6.
Okay.
Oh.
The Apollos at the Commanders. Both teams are 1-0. The Apollos are 6.5 point favorites.
I'll take the Apollos.
Where's it at?
It's in San Antonio.
Give me the Commanders.
Yeah, that's how they're predicting this too. I like the Apollos to win, but the Commanders to cover. They have the Commanders winning, or the Apollos winning 35-32.
No,
Their predictions.
No, it's going to be an uglier game. I think it's going to go in the 20s.
Well,
I think it's going to be in the 20s because, the Apollos played a shit team in Atlanta. San Antonio was definitely not a shit team. San Antonio's got a hell of a fucking defense. Garrett Gilbert might not even make it out of this game, in one piece.
That's true, too. The over-under is 45.
Give me the Commanders, but I think it goes over.
I like the over. I think the Apollos might take it by 3. Like I said, give me the Commanders with the points and the over.
Yeah.
And now your shit game of the week. Well, I say shit game because of the records. The Legends are at the Fleet. And
the Fleet win. The Fleet win.
The Fleet are 9.5-point favorites, and the over/under is 44.5.
Mike Bercovici throws a ton of interceptions, but a cure for a team that throws a lot of interceptions is to play a defense that can't cover. Mike Bercovici looks like Garrett Gilbert last week.
Oh, as the week one, he picks up 10 tackles and 1.5 sacks, finished with 6 quarterback hits. The Fleet's defensive ends.
Think about this. The Fleet. All right, think about how can I put it? All right, think about this. The Legends played the old ball coach, which was an offensive genius back in the day, in Orlando. Now they play Mike Martz, who basically engineered the greatest show on turf in San Diego. Boy, it sucks to be Atlanta.
And Michael Vick's only reason for being there, and he's come out and admitted this, to prep people for the NFL.
Michael Vick's like, I don't even give a shit about winning. We gonna prep people for the NFL. That's all we give a shit about.
Yeah. And those are and now on to the other sports.
Okay.
Quick NCAA, we found out where the East, West, North, and Central are going to be played for the Sweet 16 and Elite 8. Apparently they don't know where the fuck Kansas City is, because Kansas City is going to be the Central.
Yeah.
I believe it's Philly. Oh, let me see if I can find it again, because apparently I lost it.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Pull up.
Who gives a shit where it is? Let's just talk about it.
Okay, well, we don't even have to talk about it because it doesn't really matter.
Because I could give two shits where it's going to be played. We'll care about that when the tournament comes. I can give a shit about where it's going to be played or where they project certain teams to be number 1, number 2. I could give a fuck less about that until a tournament.
Well, okay, then the only other thing I really have for the NCAA right now is Justin Fields was granted a waiver to play in the 2019 season for Ohio State.
I figured that. It's fucking Ohio State.
Yep. We'll go to the NBA. Harden extends his streaks to 30-plus points to now 30 games.
All right, let's talk about some trades here that happened.
Yes. Well, hold on. Westbrook has officially set the triple-double mark, passing Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
And the New York Knicks have set an all-time losing record in franchise history at 17, and at that time, counting. And I think it's still counting.
Yeah, they're going to lose tonight.
And yes, let's talk about some trades. What was this? You had, I know Cantor just signed with Portland.
Who gives a shit about that?
Anyone that's a Portland fan. Oh, shit. Okay, I was going to say, do not fucking crash on me. The Knicks are, oh my God, they're getting blown out.
Yeah, the biggest trade of the trade deadline really did happen in Philly.
Yes. All right, yeah, bring that up. Let's talk about that.
Tobias Harris and Boban Marjanovic, and I think Mike Scott went to the Philadelphia 76ers for, I forgot who it was. Some picks, and I think Landry Shamet.
Yeah, Shamet and
Muscala. No, Muscala got shipped somewhere else, and then he got shipped to somewhere else. Yeah, Muscala just went all over the place.
Your boy Joel Embiid got fined $25,000.
Yeah, and also Jonathan Simmons, I think it was, came to the Sixers in a trade for Markelle Fultz.
Yes.
So I think that's a good idea. I think that's good because Simmons at least is a good bench player, where Fultz couldn't even get on the floor because he was too fucking scared. So maybe Markelle Fultz now will actually play the floor in Orlando and, you know, not be scared. Yeah, so. Oh, God, that even won't help.
No.
But the big thing was the Sixers got an all-star in Tobias Harris, who should be an all-star in the all-star game this year, but he was snubbed.
Yeah, okay,
I'm
so,
back.
hey, we're talking about NBA.
I hear you. I could hear you where I was.
So, this All-Star game just looks so stupid. I mean,
But one of the funniest things is now there was a report going out that somebody close to Ben Simmons was trying to talk to Magic Johnson to see about Ben Simmons coming over to LA.
that would be interesting.
It's not going to happen.
No, it's not. Be interesting, but it's not going to happen.
Ben Simmons needs to work on his shooting. Because, like, Ben Simmons can hardly make foul shots. He can't make a three-pointer to save his fucking life. And the dude wants to play point man. Like, if you play point man, you got to shoot. And he can't. And I think that was the best part about the Sixers getting Tobias Harris. It was like, now they have another guy who can shoot and make threes. You know?
Yeah. So I got to ask you. Are you going to watch week 1 of the CFL?
Yeah.
Because ex-Lion quarterback Jennings just signed with the Red Blacks.
Who?
Jonathan Jennings?
Okay.
Former BC Lions quarterback. But, let's face it, we're watching it for one person, T.O.
I'm not watching it for T.O. I'm watching it for my
see.
Ticats.
I want to see how T.O. fucking does in this, because it's going to be funny as shit.
I'm watching it for my Tiger Cats. I can give a fuck about T.O. Where's T.O. playing?
Oh, who did he sign with? He fucking said that he signed it was last year he was looking to sign with. Not the Argos. It was, where was Manziel?
Oh, Montreal?
Yeah. Yes.
So T.O.'s in Montreal now, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe Johnny Manziel will actually do something this season?
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Maybe he signed a 2-year deal, so who knows? Maybe he'll come to the Afaffle. No, he won't.
Nah, I'm going to watch. Of course I'm going to watch the CFL. I'm going to watch the CFL for Hamilton and probably also for the War, which, like, whoever, whatever physical game Saskatchewan plays.
Yeah, that should be fun. That's always fun. That's always fun. The CFL is always, it's more football. It's really all that matters. It's more football.
And it's fun.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the CFL may have some goofy rules, but the thing is, they have had their goofy rules ever since they started, so more power to them. At least they're goofy rules, and they're not like dumb, like shock rules like the XFL.
Well, speaking of football, let's get into this shit. All right, so Kyler Murray officially done playing baseball, even though the A's still have the rights to his contract, and he is going to the NFL draft.
I could have told you that. I mean, let me see. He goes to spring training. The A's realize he's not ready. He goes to the minors for a couple years, making shit. Or he becomes a first-round draft pick in the NFL and makes money hand over fist right away.
Yeah.
Come on.
Big trade that happened today. Joe Flacco was traded to the Broncos for a mid-round draft pick.
So it's probably a third or a fourth.
I'm thinking 3rd to 5th.
If it's a third, then the Ravens fleeced the shit out of the Broncos. If it's a fourth, the Ravens met what they should. If it's a 5th round draft pick, then the Broncos win that trade.
Yeah. Speaking of people that are looking to get traded, Antonio Brown has put on Twitter that he wants out of Pittsburgh.
That's nothing new.
It's a 4th rounder? Okay.
Then perfect value.
Yep. Where do you send Brown and for what?
Ugh.
long as he's not a Jet, I'll be happy.
See, that's the thing, though. The Jets are sitting on a ton of money right now.
I don't want him here. I don't want him here.
Why?
I want to, dude. We need him. Okay. All right. Let's get this shit out of the way. Brown, as much as a cancer he was in Pittsburgh, I have a feeling he would be a great person for a young quarterback.
Brown, all right. Brown was not a cancer in Pittsburgh. The problem, no, Brown wasn't a cancer in Pittsburgh. That's the dumbest thing. First off, no, Brown was not a cancer in Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell was a cancer in Pittsburgh.
And I don't
because
see Bell,
he wanted his
signed.
money and blah, 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 blah.
Bell's not getting signed to a Jet. He's going to be probably a Brown.
No, he's not going to be a Brown.
Or no, sorry.
Le'Veon Bell's not going to be in Cleveland. Why would they sign him? Because Kareem Hunt signed with Cleveland. And you have Duke Johnson and Nick Chubb. So why would you sign him?
Oh, he'll probably be a Patriot.
Oh, God, that's all.
I don't know where Le'Veon Bell's going to end up.
No. I'm saying Brown might be a Patriot.
No, Brown is probably going to be a 49er.
That could be too. That's a good because it's out of the AFC, and Pittsburgh doesn't have to worry about him. That might be a good spot. I never thought about that.
Or he might go to Arizona and learn how to play receiver from the consummate professional.
Yeah, and also that would help. That would help Rosen.
Yeah, I mean, you laugh. I mean, here's the thing. Brown wanted out of Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh right now is a sinking ship.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, all right, first off, how people were like, oh, yeah, we're behind Le'Veon. And then when the Pittsburgh wasn't playing ball with Le'Veon, and Le'Veon decided to sit the whole season, the whole team turned on him. And then it turned into a he said thing with Roethlisberger, and then Brown did stuff. And basically, the media created a mountain out of a molehill in Pittsburgh. Because all Brown had to do was do a couple things, no big deal. So Brown, it was handled inside. As soon as anybody from ESPN or any reporter got wind of anything with Antonio Brown, all of a sudden they blew it up to ridiculous proportions to where they start asking the coach, where they start asking the owner, they start asking other players. The only person they didn't ask was Antonio Brown. So they go, what about this? What about Brown? 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 And finally, Mike Tomlinson, was like, you know what? Fuck this. You want to ask about Brown so much and it's fucking our team up? Fuck this. Get rid of him. And then as soon as other people start, how can I put it? If you start a lie, right? If you start a lie and you keep telling the lie
becomes the truth.
Over and over and over and over and over again, more people start to believe it. And when the right people start to believe it, that lie becomes more the truth than the truth. So if I'm saying like, oh, well, so-and-so's a cancer in the locker room, so-and-so said it. You give that, all of a sudden somebody posts that on Twitter. Something goes like that. All of a sudden somebody, on ESPN catches it and goes, there's an anonymous report from someone that says so-and-so's a cancer in the locker room. And then and it spins and it spins and it spins. Like the rumor that Carson Wentz is like, completely selfish and out for himself and doesn't care about the team. It was probably hit by some Foles fan that wanted to, ruin Carson Wentz and Nick Foles. And what happened is, all of a sudden some Philly newspaper got a hold of it. They ran with it, and it turned into this whole thing.
Yeah.
What's the draft order? I know the Jets got 3. Who's got 1 and 2?
Arizona and San Francisco, right?
Yeah. Well, not San Francisco.
2?
No, San Francisco won too many damn games.
I know the Jets are third. I know that.
And Oakland's fourth.
Oh my God! All this talk about the Jets is making me want to shoot myself.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No. I'm saying, cause I'm sorry. Your team sucks
I could tell
completely.
that.
No, it's San Francisco.
Really?
Here we go. Arizona 1, San Francisco 2, Jets 3, Oakland 4, Tampa, New York, Jacksonville, Detroit, Buffalo, Denver. There's your top 10.
How did San Francisco get the second pick?
They tied the Jets.
Oh God.
And they said Nick Bosa is going to be number 1.
We'll see if that happens.
Yes. They're saying the Jets are going to get the Quincy Williams, the D end out of Alabama. They're saying Miami's going to get Kyler Murray. Ha!
Damn.
Wait. Well, that's not going to happen anymore. Yeah, you're just going to have to edit that shit out. Denver, they're saying Denver's going to go after Drew Lock.
Denver's going to go after... Yeah, that's not happening anymore.
Nope. They're saying Drew Lock is a better quarterback than Kyler Murray and... Oh, no, okay, Dwayne Haskins is going to the Giants, they're saying. Okay, I was going to say, wait, what the fuck?
All right, first off, you don't believe what NFL scouts say because they've been so wrong before.
Yeah. I mean, could Arizona get Nick Bosa? Yes, I could see that because they need help on the defensive line.
I think they get Josh Davis.
Josh Davis or Josh Allen?
Josh Allen from Kentucky.
Yeah, Josh Allen. They have him going to San Francisco.
I think Arizona may take him over Nick Bosa.
I think it's gonna
Allen's
be
never been hurt.
It's going to be 1-1A. I think it's either if Bosa goes, then it's going to be Allen. If Allen goes, I think Bosa goes too.
Allen's never been hurt.
That's true too, yeah. But anyway, that's not the point. We talked about the Browns signing former Chiefs running back Kareem Hunt.
Yep.
What really got on my nerves was hearing people bitch and moan about how that the fans of the NFL are okay with murderers and killers, but yet someone peacefully protests and they don't want them in the fucking league anymore.
Wait, what?
Okay, so I was listening to the Michael Kay show when Kareem Hunt got signed.
Yeah.
Michael Kay came out and started talking about how the league and the fans are accepting of players that are murderers and like and PED users and all this other bullshit, but yet someone peacefully protests that wasn't about the flag and they get all bent out of fucking shape. It's like,
oh my God.
Sorry, motherfuckers. Y'all ain't got no heart.
Thank you! Mike words exactly.
Look at they let Michael Vick back in the damn league. They let Vick back in the damn league.
Wait. Killers and murderers. All right, hold on quick. Oh my God.
Makes my fucking head hurt.
First off, nobody in the NFL playing on a team is a murderer.
No, and I think he was also dialing back to like guys like Ray Lewis and
Ray Lewis.
No. There is one that pled guilty to manslaughter, and that's the wide receiver for Cincinnati. He was in college. He pled guilty in college.
What, Peter Warwick?
No. He was one of the first round draft picks for them last year.
Really? John Ross? You said wide receiver from Cincinnati, one of their first-round draft picks, John Ross.
Hold on. I'm going to... I'm trying to think who the hell they just... Who it is they freaking...
Killers and murderers. What, you want to go back to Hernandez?
Yeah, well, that's a whole different issue. It's not a big deal.
But wait a minute. Hernandez served his time. Ray Caruth served his time.
Yeah.
Hernandez died in prison, though.
Yeah, Hernandez died in prison. He still served his time. He served all his time. He served forever. And then you have Ray Caruth and all that. All right. There are no killers and murderers in the NFL. All right, PED users, really? He went on PED. Everybody in the fucking NFL uses PEDs.
I know, that made
me
me fucking laugh. And I just literally face-palmed when he started going off on a fucking tangent. I'm just like... And then he literally goes, oh, well, we don't normally talk about politics. I go, good, you shouldn't.
PED... Wait. No, wait, well, hold on. PED users. Wait a minute. So if he's a Jets fan... His great Mark Gastineau took roids. He even admitted it.
Look at how big he was. Of course he did.
Dude, okay, one of the guys that's on ESPN, one of the biggest talk shows, admitted he took steroids. Mike Golick. Ha!
Yeah.
Who was the guy that punched his girlfriend in the elevator?
Ray Rice.
Ray Rice.
He never got a job again, did he?
Nope.
No, because everyone, oh my God.
And their excuse, was he was too old.
Well, and also, the Ray Rice thing on video was ridiculous.
Yeah.
The Ray Rice thing on video was absolutely ridiculous. Where the Kareem Hunt thing, it's still wrong. And he's still not, all right, he's signed by the Browns, but they haven't played. But he hasn't played yet, and they're not going to play him yet. I mean, the NFL still has him on the exempt list, which means he can't play. So the Browns took a shot, saying maybe when he's done and his suspension's over, then he can play. That's if they let him play, because they're still investigating the damn thing. And as for other thing and drug dealers and drug users, come on, there are NBA players that are noted weed heads. Noted drug users.
MLB. Oh.
Yeah. Well,
oh God.
Exactly. Let's not talk about.
Aroyd.
Yeah.
Yeah, like let's not start with all this crap. But guys, peacefully protest. No, the NFL did not quote unquote blackball him because he peacefully protested. No, the NFL offered him jobs with Seattle. They offered him a job with Baltimore. Other teams probably would have wanted him if him or his entourage didn't call the damn team that offered him a job slave masters.
Or showed up to a tryout in pig socks or wore a Fidel Castro shirt.
No, he was still a 49er at that time. Who gives a shit? They're like, whatever, what's past is past, bygone be gone, bygone, whatever. That's not what we're talking about here. The Ravens were offering him a contract.
Right. Well, that one, yeah, that was the reason.
Not only did he turn it down, then people, his wife or whoever, his girlfriend on Twitter, basically called Ray Lewis and Uncle Tom and called the owner a slave master. Or an overseer or whatever. What does that do to a team that's respected as the Ravens, who have given people chance after chance after chance after chance, and that have gone to bat for their players numerous times? What has that done? What does that do?
It makes you look like an idiot.
Makes you look like a fucking idiot. And then the rest of the NFL is like, why would we want to bring him in when this team that is like second chance that second chance team completely, where Ray Lewis constantly champions the Ravens, right?
Yeah, no.
Where he constantly champions the Ravens, where he does all that, And they basically, and then, he basically is shit on them, spit in their face. Why would any other NFL team give him a fucking contract? So he's not being blackballed. He fucked himself over.
Yeah.
So the minute somebody peacefully protests, the minute people peacefully protest, when you talk about NFL players who take a knee, I could give a shit about that. I don't care whether they took a knee or whatever, because I don't give a fuck what somebody does during the national anthem. If you want to stand, stand. If you want to kneel, kneel. I don't give a shit anymore. As long as you show respect to this country, it's all I give a shit about.
Right.
Done. So the reason why we had to have the national anthem on TV was dumb anyway.
Yeah, agreed. And
so it makes no sense. So can we please get off of this fucking stupid Kaepernick shit?
Well, I got nothing else to talk about Kaepernick. I'd rather get into baseball right now. John, what do you got?
Let's get the baseball going.
John, what do you got?
All right, let's see. Jacob deGrom has given the Mets an ultimatum: either sign me by opening day or I'm walking. What do you think?
He can't
You think
walk.
they
They own him.
contract?
He can't walk. They own him for 2 fucking years.
Yeah, but no, he says he won't even consider it. He says when my contract's up, I walk. Don't even ask me. He's basically either sign me or let me go.
Okay, so what? He's got 2 fucking years on his damn. He's got 2 more years on his damn contract. He's gonna be 30. He's gonna be close to 30. I believe 35, 36 years old. No team's gonna sign him for the money that he's gonna want. Unless the Phillies want to take him, but I don't think the Phillies gonna even take him.
Wait. Jacob deGrom's how old?
30. He's 29.
29.
29.
So he's gonna be 31. But here's the thing: in Major League Baseball, if you're over 30, you're too old.
Bullshit.
That's why
Not as a pitcher.
For the money that he wants $20 million a year.
Okay.
You're not getting $20 million a year at 30 years old as a pitcher.
Really? What's Jason Verlander getting?
But Jason Verlander
Not
also
that
signed.
kind of money.
But Jason Verlander also signed that contract when he was 25 years old.
Exactly.
But the thing is, if a guy's 30 years old and if he hasn't been injured and he still has that arm,
isn't he coming off a Tommy John surgery 2 seasons ago?
No. Now that was
Syndergaard. Sorry, that was Syndergaard.
Syndergaard came off of. No, Syndergaard didn't even have Tommy John. You're talking about Zach Wheeler. Zach Wheeler had Tommy John. Syndergaard never had Tommy John. I don't think.
I swear to God, I thought he was injured.
No, he had he had a problem with his finger. He couldn't he had a problem on his index finger of his pitching hand. He couldn't grip the baseball. I don't know what was the problem, but he couldn't grip a baseball, and he had a tired forearm.
Yeah, well, too easy.
Well, because he hasn't had the only Mets starter in the last 3 or 4 years who's had full seasons, start to finish, has been deGrom. Wheeler's hasn't had a full season. Syndergaard hasn't had a full season. Wheeler hasn't had a full season. And don't even get me started about Jason Vargas. I think
okay, wait. So Major League Baseball, Bryce Harper cuts down his options to 2 teams, and you lead with Jacob fucking deGrom.
Because I'm a Met man, and that's my first thing.
I was about to say I was about to bring up the Phillies thing. Don't worry about that.
Let me put it to you this way. I am so sick and tired of hearing Manny Machado's name. I am so sick and tired of hearing Bryce Harper's name. Either they sign or sit on your ass on the offseason. I don't care. These guys are wanting, these 2 guys want ridiculous money. And granted, they're both talented players. I'm not taking anything away from their athleticism. But I'm sick and tired of hearing about, I'm going to this team. Oh, no, this team. I'm going to have a meeting with this team. Either sign or sit down or sit on the sideline. I'm so sick and tired of hearing it already. It's just ridiculous.
You know why they want, you know why this is happening, right? Because it's not the players doing it. It's their agents. All right. Machado's agent hates Scott Boras. Scott Boras
started on that moron. I hate Scott Boras.
All right. Machado's agent hates Scott Boras. Scott Boras hates Machado's agent. So therefore, it's like a game of chicken. It's like who's gonna sign, who's not, who's gonna sign, who's not.
Yeah.
But the players are even getting sick of it. They're like, dude, I want to fucking sign. You know, I'm a baseball player. I'm not gonna do this dumb shit so you could play your agent dick measuring contest. It's not happening.
And by the way, you're saying that DeGrom is the one that set the deadline? No, his fucking agent set the deadline, and he's kind of in a tough spot. And he's kind of in a tough spot because his former agent's the fucking GM. To be honest, if you fucking want to sign him, great. He's not worth them as of right now. What if? Okay, let's just play this. They signed him for 5 years, $20 million a year, so $100 million for 5 years. What if he gets hurt in year 2?
All right, you want to talk about big contracts? You know what? The one name Met fans hear and they cringe. You hear Yoenis Cespedes. They signed that guy to that.
I think you're going to say Bobby Bonilla.
That piece of garbage. No, Cespedes wanted all this money, and since day one they signed him, that man has not had a full season in left field. And frankly, they should have let him go to Boston, or should have let him go back to Oakland, or anywhere else. He's been nothing short of a disaster.
Then why take the risk in signing DeGrom
because DeGrom has proved to be healthy and has proved to be a good pitcher. You know what? I don't care what Verlander's a great pitcher too. But you know what? You let DeGrom go. DeGrom goes to a team that's, I don't know where he could end up going. But wherever he goes, he's going to be the star of that team. And he's going to take that team, whoever it might be, to a championship. The Met fans are going to be kicking the wheel pond saying, why did you let him walk away? Why did you let him walk away?
I have one player in particular that you say in that, R.A. Dickey.
Yeah, but you know what? You want to talk about R.A. Dickey? I'll talk about R.A. Dickey. Because when they made that trade, they made him for the highlight of that trade was Travis d'Arnaud, and that's another train wreck. That's another guy that I wish they would have shipped out of here. They didn't sign Wilmer, but they let this guy have a contract. He's another piece of garbage. But that trade, we ended up getting Noah for that trade. Noah was a throw-in.
Yeah.
You know, Toronto's kicking themselves now for letting him go. You know, come on, Toronto fans probably are killing the ownership for that one.
Well, I know one thing. All right, so other than that, I know, holy shit, Dickey. Yeah, because he was a Cy Young winner when we got traded, Chris. But
nuts.
hey, you're happy. You just got your catcher for another fucking 6 years, or for what? 5 years?
Yeah, we got JT Realmuto.
Yep.
And we're probably going to get Bryce Harper because
you got stupid money.
No, not only that, because it came out that San Francisco Giants were not interested in offering Harper a long-term deal. They were interested in offering him a short-term deal.
That's the other thing too. There's another thing too. All of these players, Machado and Harper, okay, you're looking for $30 million plus. No team right now is looking to sign a player for 10 years.
It'll never happen.
Except the Yankees.
They
Except
regret
with
that.
Giancarlo Stanton.
No, they never signed him for that.
That was the Marlins that signed that contract.
Here's the thing: they never signed that. They got that in a trade. He got a
on a bench and swings a fucking bat.
Oh, I agree. I hate the fact that he even got that. But that's why I'm sorry. What's bullshit about that contract is that's not the Yankees contract. Even though the Yankees have that, that's the Marlins contract. The fact that the Marlins traded him away after what, year 3 of a 13-year fucking deal?
And you know what? And that was if he had waited 2 more years, I know it was at the 5th or 6th year, he had an opt-out. He could have opted out after the 5th or 6th year.
Yeah.
And he could have become a free agent. But they traded him before he even had the chance to opt out.
Well, also, Philly fans have the right to rejoice because you have picked up Aaron Nola for 4 years, $45 million. An extension. They extended him.
Did you say Aaron? It's Aaron.
Aaron
Nola.
Aaron.
It's Aaron Nola.
You're gonna bring them up?
They re-signed him for 4 years, $45 million, an extension.
Yeah, you're gonna bring the Phillies up. You know, we won the World Series back in 2008. You guys have done dick since.
We were just in the World Series 2 years ago. 3 years ago. Shut the fuck up.
Here's the thing. Okay.
Yeah, then you did dick anyway.
talking about pitchers and stuff, how come Greg Kimbrell's still sitting on the sidelines? Because he wants ridiculous money, and he's 30.
All right.
No, that's the thing. All right, what else you got, John?
Well, no, you completely went over it. Why is Kimbrell still sitting on the sidelines? If he wanted, because he wanted 6 or 7 years contract, no team is going to give him that.
All right, you want to know why a lot of these free agents are still sitting unsigned? It's because of Harper and Machado.
Yeah, they're waiting for these monster contracts to get signed to see what their value is.
Because then it's the market.
And really, let's face it, Machado right now is most likely going to get a deal for 7 years, $220.
With the White Sox or the Yankees.
Yes, that's what it's looking like right now.
Get an Instagram post where he's got a new glove, a black and white glove.
Well, it's a pinstripe fucking glove. Let's not get it twisted.
Yeah, no, it's a black and white glove with some red, which means he could either go to the White Sox, the Yankees, or even the Phillies.
Yeah.
I don't see the Phillies though. I don't see the Phillies. Harper, yes, but I don't see Machado going to the Phillies.
Yeah, I think the Phillies are more interested in Bryce Harper, especially because it'd be the coup from taking Harper. It'd be revenge for Jason Worth going to Washington.
Oh God.
Yeah.
We remember that. You know what we called him? As soon as Jason Worth put on a Nats uniform, he was no longer Jason Worth. He was now Jason Worthless.
I knew you were going to go there when you said Jason Worth. I knew you were going to go there with that.
And so it's revenge. We take Bryce Harper to Philly. He doesn't even have to play. He could be injured. We could be like, hey, look, we got Bryce Harper. We got your big trump card there. Look, we got Bryce Harper. And if that means Steven Strasburg falls over, okay, no big deal. Yes, it is a little bit of pettiness.
All right, okay. If Harper, let's say Harper does go to Philly, where does Mike Trout end up in a couple years? And
Philly.
Don't say Philly because they're not going to sign him too.
They will.
They will not be able to afford both there.
Yes, they would. Yes, they will.
They will.
They have that
Because
they have stupid
Trout,
money.
No. We'll also be able to afford Trout because Trout's going to hometown discount Philly no matter what. Because he wants to finish his career in Philadelphia, which means he fleeced the Angels for as much as he could get. He just comes right back to Philly. He plays for the Phillies. They could sign him probably for a couple mil, and he'll totally do it.
He'll probably get I could see him signing for a 3-year, $5 million.
Yep.
No.
Not $5 million. Sorry, $5 million a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
And especially,
wait.
especially if he's making think
about this.
Especially if he's making in Anaheim, freaking $30 million or $20 million a year. Yeah, I could see him taking a 15.
Think about this right now, John. Think about this right now.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Mike Trout's at every Eagles home game. Mike Trout is at every Sixers game most of the time. Mike Trout is even sometimes in the crowd at Phillies games. Mike Trout is at Flyers games. Mike Trout has said constantly he wants to come back to Philadelphia. He wants to play for Philly. And he even said he doesn't care how much money it is. He wants to finish in Philadelphia.
If that's the case, then why doesn't he request a trade then? Why doesn't he ask for a trade now?
Because he's making stupid money. He understands why he's there making that kind of money. Because
and he also understands that if the Phillies get Harper, we have Real Muto and Harper, right? Then in a year or two, when Trout opts out, it might even not be 2 years, it might be next year. You don't know. When he opts out or decides to go, because chances are if he says he's going to go, the Angels are going to try to trade him to Philly for whatever they can get.
Wait, here's the other question, John. If they're going to trade him from Arizona, from Anaheim, what's Philly going to have to give up?
They're going to have to give up at least 1 or 2 major league talents and a bunch of draft picks.
Exactly. So why not wait until he's a free agent?
Which means the Phillies will give up draft picks. Who gives a shit?
So, but then here's the thing. Why not just wait until he's a free agent and then just don't have to give up anything and you got him?
But
you can.
My thing is, if like you said, Chris, He's at every Philly this, Philly that, Philly this,
Yeah,
Philly
but
that.
if the Phillies,
If he's so in love with the team, why doesn't he say, look, trade me to Philly. I want to go to Philly. I want there now. Because technically, if he goes now, he'll still be getting paid that stupid money.
Because it's not about money to him. It's not
Trout,
about money to him.
Mike Trout
Because here's the thing: if we get Bryce Harper, we get JT Realmuto, all of a sudden we're contenders right off the bat.
You guys are pretty much contenders now, I think, anyway.
Yeah,
I think you guys are contenders now anyway.
Yeah, but if we get Bryce Harper, we're still contenders. Then, if we have those two pieces intact, we bring Mike Trout over. We're looking at a World Series run. And what would Trout want more than anything? A World Series run with his hometown team. That's what he would want. So why would he get in the way of us getting Harper? Why would he get in the way of the Phillies getting Harper when he sees the pieces moving on the board?
And the other thing is, too, is, again, like we said, he's giving up draft picks and prospects. That's the thing. How many more years does Trout have left on his deal?
2 or 3, I think.
Okay, drops in which one? No, not even that. What? I think he might have 1, and then he might be able to opt out.
I don't think. I think it was a stop. I think it was a. No, I didn't think he. I don't think he signed with the no opt. I think it's just a 2 or 3 year, and then he's done, and he's a free agent.
Well, they could change that. You could change that if you wanted to. I mean, they've always done that. But the thing is, not every Major League Baseball player, not every athlete is ridiculously selfish. There are players that want to play for certain towns, certain places. There are. It does happen.
Okay, right now he's got 2 more years. After 2021, he is an unrestricted free agent.
Right.
So
21, he's an unrestricted free agent, but he probably does have the option to opt out.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, here's the problem though. He has a full no trade clause. Even if he says, I want to go here, Philly can still turn around and be like, you have a no trade clause, we're not going to do that.
But he could waive it.
He could waive it. He could waive it, but again, here's the thing. What would Philly have to give up?
A couple prospects. That's
I think they would have to give up a little bit more. Not anything like
they would have to give up somebody major. They'd have to give somebody up of what's his name? They wouldn't trade for him, but they'd have to give somebody up like not a Nola, but someone Nola like to get him. I would think.
I don't even know about that. Because, all right, the reason why Philly could just trade him for prospects and probably maybe a player or two, even a bench player if that, is because the Angels would get something back. If Philly goes, fuck it, just wait a year. All of a sudden, I waive my no trade clause if I get traded to Philadelphia. If it doesn't happen, then he's like, well, then I still have that no trade clause, so you can't fuck me over. I'm going to Philadelphia no matter what.
Right. Yeah, that's the whole thing too.
Right, and it's either you're going to get something for me, or you're going to get nothing.
Yeah.
Simple as that. And the way baseball players are, he could be like, "Oh, I trimmed my ankle. That's a couple months off."
Yeah.
Oh look, I re-aggravated. That's a couple more months off, and he ends up only playing maybe 10 to 20 games for the Angels.
Yeah, and he's making payroll salary. He's making $34 million this year.
Yeah, and then we get a fresh Mike Trout for nothing.
This year, next year, he's making $34 million.
Or we give up prospects. And the thing is, draft picks or major league prospects or draft picks in Major League Baseball are nothing. And I mean nothing compared to draft picks in the NFL or draft picks even in the NBA. Well, actually, in the NBA, it would be a first-round draft pick. That'd be the problem. Because you get a second-round draft pick in the NBA, it's basically, okay, so that guy's going to go on the G League.
Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say that, too.
So, and all I need to know about Major League draft picks is 2 words. Brian Taylor. I'm done.
Oh, God. Every time they talk about draft picks, they bring that name up.
You know why?
3 times. I know why, because the Yankees gave him ridiculous money and he never played a game in the major leagues.
He was baseball's first $100 million man. He was baseball's first $100 million man, and he never played in the Bronx once.
Sounds like who's the guy on there now that is not coming to training camp because he has a plantar fasciitis.
The funny thing is, Brian Taylor doesn't even have. After the Yankees didn't even. Oh, what was it? The Yankees tried to trade him. Nobody would take him because of that ridiculous contract. Brian Taylor, all he had to do was just ride out his $100 million salary in the Grapefruit League or wherever bullshit Cal League it is, retire from baseball, and he's living comfortably right now.
Yeah. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
You're right.
Because when was he? Wait, it was in the early 90s when it wasn't the period of excess. Early 90s was the grimy hip hop guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what also did Taylor in? He defended. He got into a fight and he screwed up his arm.
Yeah.
That's another reason. That was another reason why he never made it.
He got in the fight. He got in the fight
defending, I think, a family member, and he got either dislocated something or threw his arm out or something, and his career was never the same again.
Hey, it happens. But the thing is, he's living in a lavish mansion, or not even a lavish mansion. He's living in a nice little house in the suburbs with not a care in the world right now, laughing at the Yankees for giving him $100 million straight out of high school.
Yeah, well, look at when Gooden came in. Gooden didn't make that kind of money when he came into the league. He was 18 or 19 when he signed.
And the funniest thing is Brian Taylor also, as soon as he was signing that contract with the Yankees, he had financial advisors that were friends of the family. I mean, so basically they were making sure he was not going to get fucked over.
Getting fleeced.
He fleeced the Yankees. The Yankees didn't even fleece him. He fleeced the fucking Yankees. And that was hilarious that some African-American kid from, I forgot where he's from.
He was a New York boy, I think.
All right. Fleeced George Steinbrenner.
George Steinbrenner didn't take much to fleece him.
I find that hilarious that he fleeced the Steinbrenner.
Oh, that's great. And make him bank.
Oh, completely.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
So he got shown the money, huh?
Yeah, his kids are good for college.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know what Brian Taylor's doing. I don't even care. All I know is he's living happy.
Yeah. All right, John, you got any more baseball news?
That's all I got right now.
How about we travel to the Octagon?
All right, yeah, we got about, we're on a timer. We're good. Let's go.
Yeah, because we talked too much about dumb shit.
The XFL.
Oh,
fucking Christ. All right. First off, oh my God, what the fuck was his damn name?
Bueller.
No, oh my God, he got hospitalized.
John Jones?
No.
No. What division? What weight class?
He was middleweight champion, Rob something.
Oh, I know.
Whitaker.
Robert Whitaker, yeah.
Yep.
Whitaker. Excuse me.
Forrest Whitaker.
Whitaker just got out.
Okay. Apparently, it was life-threatening if he got hit wrong. Yeah.
It was life-threatening. So.
Oh, okay. That's the question I wanted to ask you, Chris.
What?
In true WWE fashion, who was his opponent?
Calvin Gastelum.
Did you see the interview he did after hearing about Whitaker?
I saw it.
Oh, what a piece of shit. Dude, can you say a mark for WWE? Okay, so John, this dude, Whitaker had to pull out of the fight because he had a life-threatening injury. They said it was a dislocated or a slip disc, but really it was something slipped out. Like, what was it? It was like his pancreas slipped out.
How the hell does your pancreas slip out?
It was something that was found mostly in older people. Chris, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What did Whitaker have?
Had hernia.
Hernia, but what was popping out of him that, like, they said if that got hit, he could have died?
Like a hernia or something?
Yeah. Well, okay, so Whitaker pulled out. Okay, whatever. This dude does the next interview with the world title on his shoulder. In true WWE fashion, point blank says during the interview, in my world, my opponent doesn't show up, I'm the champ.
Oh, God.
And I'm just like, is he vacancy? I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, is he vacancy now? What the holy hell? You're walking around with the title. Even Dana White looked at it and goes, dude, we don't play that shit here. Give me the fucking belt.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was fucking.
Even, what's his name? Who's the one
and then he said Israel Adesanya doesn't deserve a shot at my title. Like, it's not your title,
but
dumbass.
what's funny is Adesanya literally goes during the post-fight interview, goes, dude, put that belt down. You're embarrassing yourself.
Yeah. If it's not that or the staph infection that was growing on his face.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that shit was. Gastelum should never go. Like, what did he try to eat a scorpion or something?
Dude, it was like literally even the person doing the interview was going, I see you with this title. Why?
In my world, dude.
In my world, true Vince McMahon would have looked at that promo and go, yeah, I gotta sign him.
God.
Don't give Vince any ideas.
I mean, I'm already signing Dan Cormier. Yeah.
Cormier's not going to wrestle. He's going to be an announcer.
Yeah, on Fox.
Yeah, he'll be an announcer.
Allegedly. Nothing's inked yet.
Until Dana White and UFC decides, you know.
I haven't watched UFC. I used to watch UFC religiously. The last couple of years, I haven't really been keeping up with it. But I used to. I mean, I could read off some of the old stuff, man. I still watch some of the old fights, man. Some of those old fights were classic, but this newer stuff, I mean, I don't know. I just haven't watched anything.
Dude, all I gotta say, if you want to see the shot, the biggest shot I've ever seen in my life, this is. All right, this is where just yeah.
Hit him so hard his soul came out of him.
Dude, Francis Ngannou, his nickname is the Predator. He hit Alistair Overeem so hard that he probably took his soul from an uppercut to the jaw. He hit him. You know how in Mortal Kombat when you beat a guy and he falls down just complete like a plank of wood?
Right.
He hit Overeem so hard that he fell down like a plank of wood. His toes curled. I was just like, holy shit.
Well, there's one guy I used to watch fight all the time. I know he's coming back. It was George St. Pierre. Is he still fighting or what?
GSP sort of fights here and there.
When the money's right.
That's a guy that I always enjoyed watching fight, man. That guy was a monster. I loved watching him fight, man.
I liked St. Pierre, but I also hated him because there'd be certain fights where he would seriously just take the guy down and sit on him for 5 rounds.
Dude, you have no idea how happy I was when GSP got knocked out by the New Yorker. The fuck was his name? The one that won Ultimate Fighter.
Oh, I know I can't think of his name. I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his name though.
Oh, Matt Serra.
Matt Serra. Dude,
Matt Serra,
when Matt Serra knocked his ass out, like it was like, oh, this is an easy fight for GS. Everyone's like, I remember people being like, oh, this is an easy fight for GSP. GSP's gonna beat up this has-been, this never was. All of a sudden, ping, ping, tink. Good night. I'm like, oh,
Matt Serra is the new world welterweight champion of the world.
Yeah, and then by the way, has the balls then to rematch GSP in Canada
and beat him again.
No, he lost that.
Oh. No, he won that second fight.
GSP won the second fight, but I'm saying the fact that Sarah, she goes, yeah, I got this title. Fuck it, I'll fight you in Canada. Whatever. Like,
all right. As for the rest of the card here from like the previous.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. Let me see here.
Is Anderson still fight, or is he done?
He just fought last. He just retired.
All right. My takeaway. De La Rosa, could be a problem in her division. Montana De La Rosa could be a problem. I thought that Nadia Kassem was gonna, knock her out because she always no. De La Rosa submitted her fast. I was like, God damn. De La Rosa has a hell of a ground game. I was like, God damn. Then what was some of the others? Sorry. Oh, screw it. Adesanya versus Silva was all that. That was like a showman's type game.
Yeah.
Type fight. Like Adesanya did he Silva'd Silva.
Yeah. Like, dude, I watched the replays of all those, dude, it was just funny because it was like Silva being a troll. Adesanya trolls the troll.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Silva's doing this little dance, whatever. Adesanya knocks him a little bit like that. Adesanya steps right in the middle of the ring and does the Morpheus come on thing.
It was one of those things where it was like, okay, we know this is not going to be the brutal fight that everyone's expecting, but this is just going to be flat out fun.
Well, you knew it wasn't going to be a brutal fight because neither of those fighters are brutal. What they are they look for shots and angles and they counterpunch. No, that's what Adesanya does.
But what was nice about that was seeing Silva be Silva.
Oh, Silva and Adesanya were counterpunching the whole time, just dun 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 dun. You're okay, is anybody gonna go down? And they never did.
But did you hear what Silva said after he lost?
What?
When he gave him a hug, he goes, "Dude, I had so much fun during this fight. We need to do this again."
Yeah, I had so much fun during this fight. They're fighting like that, and now Adesanya now deserves a shot at the title.
And just the fact that he literally looks at Chris and just goes, "Put that title down. You're embarrassing yourself."
Oh yeah, he says that to Gaston. He's like, "Put that title down. You're embarrassing yourself, man."
Oh no, it was on ESPN. The greatest post-fight interview from the last week was the one on ESPN where he literally, I forget who it was, but it just the words that came out of his mouth was, "Final end of the fight, I hit him with that ping, ping, ping pong and knocked him out."
Oh, Demontre Lewis. No, not Lewis, Smith.
Smith,
It's come through his hands. Well, so I hit him with the bing, bing. And then with the bing bang, and I look at Herb you're not gonna stop it. I'm like, nah. So I keep bang bang dang dang, and then Herb finally got in there, and we all good. I was just
was that English? Was that?
He actually said I hit him with the bing bang. I hit him.
It was the same. It was the main event of the prelim.
Yeah, it was hilarious. He just so I hit him with the bang bang.
Which made the funnier thing was the fact that Oh, who are the two up in the top? It's Diego Sanchez and
Wait, what?
Who are the two guys that get you ready for the fight for the main card?
Oh, it was the two guys that were doing it on ESPN?
Yeah.
Probably it was Bisping and
no, it was the other
Rashad
two
Smith.
No, the other two that were up in the booth, like they were the ones that set up like the last after the main event was over. They were just talking.
Probably
about,
it was Rashad Smith and Michael Bisping.
I don't think it was Bisping. It might have been, but it was just like they couldn't keep a straight face.
If it's an English accent, it probably was Bisping.
I thought it was Diego.
Really, Diego Sanchez was there?
Yeah.
All right.
There's two guys. No, Bisping was doing the one like before each prelim fight. He was doing that. They sent it up to the booth for like the last 10 minutes.
Play-by-play.
Yeah, the play-by-play guys.
That wasn't Diego Sanchez. That was Dominic Cruz.
Okay, thank you. They were laughing during the promo. And the only reason I know that was they never showed them. You can hear their mics on snickering.
Completely. Yeah, like, I hit him with the bing bing, and they're like...
and then they come back and Cruz goes, hit him with the bing bing?
And the thing is, Joe Anik is like trying to keep a straight face as he's interviewing him.
They were all... I would have rather seen Joe Rogan be on that because Joe would have just lost it.
Joe would have been laughing his ass off. He would have been like, bing, bing.
He's one of the reasons why I got into watching UFC. I mean, I always watched it, but listening to Rogan talk, man, he's just gold.
Dude, play UFC 3.
Oh my God, yes.
Whenever you get a big knockout, Joe's like, ah! And it's just like, it's so hilarious.
It's over.
I don't remember what fight it was. I think,
Ronnie, did you see the thing I shared on Xbox Live?
Yes, I did.
The knockout of Stipe? That looked brutal, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Oh my, that was, oof. No, I hit him with this kick.
Hit him with the bing bing.
I hit him with the bing bing, and the thing is, his neck was like straight. It went to like completely 45-degree angle. And then he went down head first. Knock out.
Oh shit.
The best one, I did this. I should have replayed this one. I sidestepped a dude and then threw a head kick, and the foot literally nailed the guy in the nose. Like, boom. And he went down completely.
Yeah. All right. So you want to get into my final picks?
Yeah, because my picks are going to be a lot of the UFC.
Let's see. Right now, as of doing this, the last 7 picks, I am at 54% overall.
All right, my fight picks last week, I only lost 2 fights.
But you made no money because you bet nothing but parlays.
Yeah, well, I didn't have anything,
I know.
so I bet parlays.
And I made $27 off of my bets.
Mm-hmm.
So, going into hockey, I have, and this is all Saturdays, all money line. The Islanders beat the Oilers. I have Islanders beating the Oilers. The Blues beating the Avalanche. Philly beating Detroit. Boston over LA. And the Canes over the Stars.
Think about that. How far have the Red Wings fallen?
Oh yeah, from the teams of the 90s, winning world titles 6 out of 10 years, to being one of the worst teams in the NHL.
The Red Wings were still one of the best teams in the NHL, not even 5 years ago?
Yeah.
What the fuck happened?
You know what happened? And I hate saying this as a joke, but it's once they left the Joe Louis Arena.
You know what also happened? The Blackhawks happened.
They did. Other than that, I have not. The NBA is going into break, so I have not even. I'm not. Fuck the All-Star game. That's all I gotta say.
Why?
No. I watch NBA All-Star games for the showcase for Saturday.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I don't watch it for the game, because fuck the game. There's no defense. It's a fucking showcase. I don't give two shits about it.
It's always been a showcase.
Yeah, but I only cared about it when Magic Johnson made his final fucking appearance. That's it.
You're just like, no.
I don't give two shits. But anyway, the rest is college basketball. I got TCU over Oklahoma, Virginia beating Notre Dame, Temple beating SFU, Ole Miss over Mizzou, Bama over Florida. Yes, I have Bama over Florida. Texas over OK State, Virginia Tech over Pittsburgh, Washington over Wazoo, the Fighting Herms, even though it's not football, over Utah, Arizona State, and Tennessee beating Kentucky. And for shits and giggles, because it is NASCAR season, I got Joey Logano or Martin Truex winning the 500.
Of course, Joey Logano. Ugh.
And Martin Truex because he's a Jersey kid.
Okay, you know who I got? You know who,
right there.
all right, you know who I got winning the damn 500?
Do you care?
I got Kyle Busch winning the damn 500.
See, that's the thing. The 500, Kyle Busch hasn't finished the 500 in five races, I don't think.
So, hey, everybody's due and Kyle's due.
So, okay. So, according to the William Hill Sportsbook, the long shot right now is Joe Gase at 200 to 1.
Yep.
Cody Ware. What the hell is with that name?
Where's Chase Briscoe?
Chase Briscoe. Not even on here.
I guess he's not. I guess he doesn't have a ride yet.
Yeah, nope. Oh fuck! I got that, you asshole.
Where's Chase Elliott?
Elliott is 10 to 1.
What about Clint Boyer?
Clint Boyer.
Wait. So 10 to 1 odds they gonna ring the siren over Dawsonville?
Yeah.
All right. If you want to know where that came from,
12 to 1, by the way, for Clint Boyer.
YouTube siren over Dawsonville. And it's this guy's like, I rang this siren over Dawsonville pool hall every time Chase Elliott wins a race. I'm just like, my God. Kim showed me that because I was like, no way. No fucking way. And I saw that. I'm like, oh my God.
Darrell Wallace Jr. is 60 to 1. It's like former people that won it are like 60 to 1 odds. Freaking. It's Jamie McMurray's 50 to 1. It's getting it's bad.
What's Kyle?
Kyle Busch is 12 to 1.
Kyle Busch.
And Kurt Busch is 15.
Yeah, the boy Clint.
Clint Boyer's 12.
The boy.
Austin Dillon is 35 to 1. Jimmy Johnson's 20 to 1.
I hate Jimmy Johnson.
What about Dick Trickle?
Dick Trickle.
Not on the list.
Dick Trickle. Oh God, I must be getting tired if I find that funny.
No. I remember one year it was hilarious. It's like Dick Trickle was like Mark Martin's old ride.
Oh yeah.
The
Viagra car.
Yeah, it's like, and Dick Trickle's in the Viagra car.
Joe's taking Danica Patrick to hit the wall.
Oh my God, that was hilarious. It was just like, that was hilarious. I remember that. Dick Trickle in the number 50-something Viagra car. I'm like,
I actually remember watching that race because I used to watch the race every weekend. I used to watch the race. Hell, I might even watch this weekend. But man, I remember watching all those races, man.
So.
Oh, but Danica Patrick is retired, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. He's joking. That's why I said Danica Patrick in the wall.
Yeah.
So, because people have nothing else to bet on, me and John talked about this earlier.
Oh, wait. What I would bet on is there a Japanese driver in the 500? Because if there is, I would totally bet on him crashing.
BD Wong.
Man, don't be talking about BD Wong like that.
Wasn't that the guy from Law and Order?
Yes.
Yes, he's fucking Hugo Strange in Gotham. Fuck you.
Anyway, so before we get to your picks, Chris, I want to tell these people that there's a reason that people bet, and it's called addiction. Is called gambling is an addiction, and illiteracy is also too. But fuck off. The Academy Awards have odds now.
They always have.
That's this.
Have they? Because in Vegas, were you allowed to actually bet on the Academy Awards?
Yeah, you've been allowed to, like, shit, for a long time.
So, who do you think's winning Pitcher of the Year? Yao Ming's brother.
Bohemian Rhapsody should, but it looks like Roma's going to.
I mean,
And
You said.
And knowing how the Academy likes to pick indie pieces of shit, Roma will win.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Over under, we get about 50 tweets on why Black Panther didn't win.
Oh yeah, we'll get 5,000. We'll get 50 tweets.
Yeah, just from like people, like the fact that we're gonna hear people bitch about Black Panther not winning.
Way over. way over. How big is the Marvel community? Because all those nerds are gonna bitch.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. Wakanda. It should have been Best Picture. It wasn't Best Picture. My fucking God.
The fact that it's even nominated is sad.
No, the fact that it's nominated is,
Wait, well, okay, no, wait. You're saying Black Panther's better than Avengers?
Yeah.
It's not.
You know why?
Better than Thor?
You know why?
Better than Thor?
All right.
No, anything was better than the last Thor movie.
All right, but Black Panther had an enticing story and an engaging world. It was better than Avengers because Avengers, you knew you're waiting. You're like, get the ring, get the stones. Okay, snap your fingers. All right, thank you very much. We're done. You knew it was going to happen. You knew all that shit was going to happen. The best thing about Black Panther was you didn't know what was going to happen at the end of that movie. You had no idea. It wasn't paint by numbers Marvel. And that's what made Black Panther so good. I mean, does it deserve to be nominated for Best Picture? Yes, because last year there were shit movies. Last year was a horrible year for movies.
Do we need to relive the fact that they fucked up La La Land and the Shape of Water?
Oh, they said the wrong name?
Yep.
Ah.
That wasn't the shape. La La Land wasn't the Shape of Water. They said La La Land, and it was supposed to be Moonlight.
Moonlight. Sorry. Thank you. Moonlight. Sorry. My bad.
Moonlight won the Oscar, but no, they gave it to La La Land. Whoopsie.
No, they
They said La La Land, but it was supposed to be for Moonlight.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. Another thing. Black Panther. I mean, as much people, Black Panther didn't win. Black Panther is not even going to be second in the nominations.
No, behind Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, because Roma's going to win because of all the indie hipster,
It's between Bohemian and Roma, in my opinion.
How can I put it? How can I put it? Like the indie hipster. What else? Art house cinema people will all go with Roma, and the Academy goes with them. So therefore, Bohemian Rhapsody will be second.
Yeah, I mean Roma right now is in the lead, but I can see Bohemian Rhapsody. And also too, I'm sorry, but I can also see people bitching and moaning about Bohemian Rhapsody not winning because it's that whole LGBTQ community.
No, they won't bitch about Bohemian Rhapsody not winning, especially if Roma wins. They'll bitch about Bohemian Rhapsody not winning if Black Panther wins.
Oh, I don't want to be the Academy if they pick Black Panther. I'm sorry.
It's not going to happen.
Thank God.
It's not going to happen. No, it's not even that. It's like Bohemian Rhapsody, the Bohemian Rhapsody community won't bitch because Rami Malek will probably still win the Oscar for his performance as Freddie Mercury.
Yeah,
and that's all they care about.
He'll win Best Actor.
1,000% he deserves it.
Mm-hmm. And that's
saw
all
that
they
movie
care
in the
about.
theater. When that movie was over, everybody in the theater stood up and applauded in the movies. When I saw
Yep.
Bohemian Rhapsody, I have only seen that twice other when I went to the movies. Everybody stood up and applauded when he was done, when the Bohemian Rhapsody ended.
Oh yeah, who's the other? What's the other actor nominated for best? That's
Best actor, you have Christian
Rami
Bale,
Malek.
Robbie Malek, Bradley Cooper, Viggo Mortensen, and Willem Dafoe. A fucking murderer's row of fucking
Okay.
actors.
okay. So Bradley Cooper will be second for
Stars Born.
A Star is Born. A Star is Born could also win Best Picture.
Yeah,
I doubt it. I don't
I-
think so.
I think that it's a great remake.
It's
Don't
a good
discount-
remake, but I don't think it's going to win.
Don't discount the Academy's love of musicals.
Yeah, La La Land. Enough said.
La La Land. They would have, if it wasn't for the crazy uproar over Hugh Jackman's like The Greatest Showman, they would have threw that in there.
Greatest Showman was an excellent movie.
But here's the
liked
thing.
it.
Here's the thing. You say musicals. That's also why freaking Bohemian Rhapsody could win too.
Yeah. Oh, because it's Queen.
Yeah.
And I mean, that movie was just, when I watched that movie was done from start to finish. That movie did not drag in 1 second of time. Till Bohemian Rhapsody dragged.
And
Now,
then
That never dragged. I had to go to the bathroom during one part, and it was where he was talking about his girl, and then I got back and nothing happened. So I was like, all right, I didn't miss much.
No, I still think I don't know if did either one of you see it.
I
What,
didn't-
Bohemian Rhapsody? Yeah.
The one part that I still love, even though not too many people probably got it, the fact that Mike Myers was in it and said, "I don't like the song too much," the Bohemian Rhapsody song. When he said that, I almost busted a gut.
Oh, completely. It was funny as shit.
I mean, it's like when you think of Bohemian Rhapsody, you think of Wayne's World.
Yeah.
And
Oh
then-
yeah.
Alicia goes to me, "Why are you laughing?" And I go, "You don't get the joke. It's Wayne talking about Bohemian Rhapsody saying he doesn't like the song." It just, oh my God, I almost died.
Yeah, and Wayne's World was responsible for like the whole resurgence of Bohemian Rhapsody, and even being on the charts again.
Oh, let's
in
face it.
1990s.
Let's face it. Let's face it. Kids, people that are our age, 30 and up, anytime you hear Bohemian Rhapsody, when you get to the riff, the freaking high note to the freaking the solos, we all fucking headbang.
I can't do that at my age anymore. I'll hurt my neck.
When you hear people hit that high note, and then no matter what, you just start like you just start fucking headbanging because of Wayne's World. Because of Wayne's World.
Yep.
That's like I mean I always knew about this because I actually have the vinyl record of A Night at the Opera where that song was on.
Okay.
I always liked it, but it was but at the time when I had gotten it, God, I'm not even going to show my age with that one because we all know I'm old as dirt. But when I had that, it's like I liked the song, but it's like that song didn't jump out at me until Wayne's World, and then I'm like, wait a minute, and I went back and listened to it on vinyl. Oh, it sounds wonderful on vinyl.
I think that's one reason why I definitely like you as a permanent, because you're older than me.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Well,
Maybe
no,
I
wait.
think I'll leave now.
Well, hold on. I'm 30, about to be 31. Chris, you're.
I'm almost 40.
No comment.
But no. But here's the thing.
For God's sakes, I'll be 49 this year.
But I'm saying you're almost 50. You're almost 40. I'm almost 30, or I'm almost 31.
You're a baby, Ronnie.
But no. Here's the thing. It's 3 different decades with 3 different opinions. That's why. This
And we
works.
all still act like kids.
But here's
Right.
the thing.
Still
But here's the
play video
thing.
games on a weekly basis.
But here's the thing. That's why right now this works.
Alrighty. Anyway, all right. Can we get to the actual picks here?
Yes. What are your picks?
All right. I am going. Let's go to the Octagon. Well, first I'll take. First thing in the AAF, I'm taking Birmingham,
Yeah.
and I think I'm going to take San Antonio. And I will take San Diego over Atlanta because Atlanta can't fucking play football.
Not even the Falcons.
Atlanta,
Not even the Falcons.
The Atlanta Legends should be demoted to the XFL. Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, they're gonna be. The XFL is gonna turn into Grade 3 of the Premier League.
Yeah. All right.
If you win the XFL, you can get promoted to the Alliance.
All right. Next, let's go to the Octagon. I'm gonna take Kron Gracie of the famous Gracie family.
I was gonna say, is he one of the Gracies?
Yeah, I think it's his debut against Alex Caceres. Kron Gracie is a 345 favorite. I'm taking Gracie.
Yeah, you always bet on a Gracie.
Yeah, next I'm looking at Andrea Lee, Ashley Evans Smith. Lee is minus 190. Evans Smith is plus 150. Evans Smith just beat Beck Rawlings her last fight. I have not seen Andrea Lee yet, so I don't know, but I'm probably going to lean towards the Rebel Girl just because I think she wants to get another big fight.
Okay.
So I'll go with Evan Smith. Evan Smith to pull the upset. Next, we have Jessica Penne versus Jodie Esquibel. Jessica Penne, 165 odds. Give me Jessica Penne. Easy. Let's go with, I'm seeing Renan Barão and Luke Sanders. A lot of people like Luke Sanders. I don't know about that because I remember Barão beat Dillashaw. I mean, it was way back in the day, but he beat Dillashaw. And what I've learned with Brazilians is you do not go against them. Any Brazilian that does like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and they're damn good at it, you don't go against them. So let me get Barão. Renan Barão. Then we have Alexandra Albu versus Spitfire Emily Whitmire. As much as that's a cool, catchy name, I'm going to go with Alexandra Albu because Whitmire does have a propensity to get submitted quick. And that plays right into Albu.
Yeah.
Next, we got Courtney Casey and Cynthia Calvillo. If there was, and it's on the main card, but if there ever was just we're setting somebody up, it's this fight. Casey said she wanted a tougher fight, and Casey now gets in the ring with the shark Calvillo, who as soon as she gets you on the ground, she taps you out quick. And that's why Calvillo is a 305 favorite. You take the 305 if you got to parlay it, or you just go Cynthia Calvillo by submission with the finish, and you will win. That is a guarantee right there. Calvillo beats Casey. Casey's decent, but not Calvillo decent. Not Calvillo good. And lastly, this is the upset pick right here. Cain Velasquez versus Francis Ngannou. All right, Velasquez is a former two-time UFC champion. He's got the odds right now, 167. Ngannou is plus 135. The big number in this is 40, as in Cain Velasquez's age. Like I'm trying to remember how old Cain Velasquez is. I think he is 40. I'm gonna find out. Oh, he's 36.
Okay.
Velasquez is 36. And Ngannou is 32. The thing is, though, Velasquez is 36, and those last fight was in 2016. Taking on Francis Ngannou for your first fight is not a smart idea. Especially when the guy can punch a man's soul out of his chin.
Finish him.
Yeah, when you can fatality somebody in the middle of the octagon, especially a person like Alistair Overeem, and when you can knock Andrei Arlovsky silly. The only guy I've ever seen have a shot against Ngannou was Stipe Miocic. because it's Stipe. And Stipe got him to the ground, and Stipe's got a chin like granite.
Yeah.
Cain Velasquez does not have a chin like granite, as Junior Dos Santos all shown. And Ngannou can hit 10 times harder than JDS. And also, Ngannou's younger, and he's constantly getting better. So where even if Cain Velasquez takes him down, Ngannou could still submit him. I don't know why the odds makers are all on Cain Velasquez. It's probably because his pedigree and his former 2-time champion, da-da-da-da. But he's 36, going on a 2-year, coming back from a 3-year layoff.
Yeah, something like that.
Taking on a hungry predator who wants Stipe Miocic, who wants Stipe, or he wants the title, he wants Cormier.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Cormier's last fight is going to be Brock Lesnar, so he's never going to fight Ngannou. Right now, anyway, I think. And so my pick would be Ngannou, because what I saw that man punch and how fast it was, and if Cain likes to stand and bang, he's going to get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Velasquez decides to like stand and bang, it's not. You're gonna see another Overeem.
Another soul taken. Start calling him Shang Shun.
Yeah, you're gonna start seeing you're gonna see like that brown pride just go flying off into the sun.
Your soul is mine. Fatality.
Yeah, via uppercut. Yeah, via uppercut. They might as well have him fight over the pit. Just yeah. So I like
you lose.
Yeah, if you ever seen that punch, I wish you could bring this YouTube video up right now.
If I do, I'm probably crashing the stream. That's the only problem, because it's not dropping hard frames, but I've been dropping frames lately.
All right, let me link it then.
Put it in the chat.
That's what I'm gonna do. Hold on.
Yeah. Is it okay? You want to know the fun? You want to know something hilarious? So you know the Mortal Kombat movie, the legit Mortal Kombat movie?
The first one?
The first one, yes. The guy that plays Shang Tsung has played Heihachi in Tekken.
Yeah.
In the Tekken movie. He's played almost every iconic bad guy. The only guy that has played any less iconic bad guys is Ray Paul, who played Rugal in King of Fighters and Darth Maul in Star Wars.
Oh, man. No, I just watched it to make sure what it is. Ugh. It is so fucking vicious.
Okay, wait. I have a March Madness for us.
Here you go. John?
I'm watching. I got it.
Watch this right here.
I have a March Madness for us, Chris.
Hold on. I want to see I want to hear his reaction.
All right, wait a minute. I'm watching it now. Hold on. My computer's starting to die out, so. Oh, he went down like a ton of you know what.
A sack of shit.
Fatality.
I'm watching it again. Hold on.
You got knocked. You got knocked the fuck out.
Fucking fatality.
Fatality.
My computer's about to crap out on me.
All right, let's end the show then.
Yep. All right. By the way, I have me and you have to do for our March Madness this year. Greatest hit / knockout.
Okay, we'll do it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this was the 101st episode of the Nerd Zone on the Nerd Report Network. I am your host, Stephen Ronnie.
It's Trips.
It's the Zombie Master.
And you can follow us on Twitter at @FNRonnie, or John, say your Twitter because
the Zombie Master on Twitter.
I think it's @TripsNXC.
It is. It's up on the top of the page.
Alrighty, cool.
Follow us on Instagram on the Nerdport. Follow us on Facebook at the Nerdport Network. Right now we have, besides the Porties, we also have the, which I think we're just going to scrap the Porties this year, because no one wants to fucking vote for it.
It was a shitty year. Nobody wanted to vote for anything.
It's going to be a shitty next year, too, as of right now. And we also have I'm back to doing the brackets for the greatest video game ever.
Okay.
I have thoughts on that, but my computer's, like I said, about to crash.
Yes, we'll talk about that more. We'll talk about that more later on next week. But with that being said, this was the Nerd Zone. This was the 101st episode. We will see you next week.
Later.
See ya.
Fatalities. See ya.